Pleasure Playground just got a little bigger. Cupid's is growing. That's right, Cupid's Lingerie just opened its newest naughty location in Fayetteville at Crossover and Mission in the Walmart Shopping Center. Cupid's is a boutique specializing in all things pleasure and play, from lingerie to, well, everything you can imagine and more. Visit shopcupids.com today and treat someone special to something special. Cupid's Lingerie in Bentonville, Springdale, and now in Fayetteville. Cupid's Lingerie. Enjoy.
Let Sassy's Barbecue cater your next event or watch party. Sassy's had some of the best pulled pork, brisket, smoked chicken, award-winning smoked wings, and baby back ribs there is. And to make the crowd go wild, don't forget Sassy's great homemade sides like mac and cheese, baked beans, and loaded baked potato salad. If you can't make the game, come watch the Hogs at Sassy's Red House on College or on the biggest TV in Fayetteville on Sassy's Patio off Weddington. When it comes to barbecue, catfish, burgers, and more, nobody does it better than Sassy's. Eat, drink, and be sassy.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
This is Leisha Fogarty with Guild Mortgage. When you look for a home loan, you want a company that is local, experienced, honest, hardworking, and has the loan programs that fit your needs. That's what you will find here at Guild Mortgage. For a lender that is with you from origination through servicing, check us out online at guildmortgage.com or call us at 479-275-0378. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity. Company NMLS number 3274, individual NMLS number 2032905. All loans subject to underwriter approval. Terms and conditions may apply. Subject to change without notice.
Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Hope you bundled up before you headed out the door. Not only do we have the coldest air of the season coming into our area, but there's a bitter breeze out of the north. That's going to limit those temperatures and keep them feeling a lot cooler than what it actually says. By lunchtime, only in the low to mid 30s across the area. Northwest Arkansas, you're going to feel like you're in the upper 20s all day thanks to that north wind. In the River Valley, you're going to feel like you're in the 30s. With your 4029 Get Ready Weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
This right here is Ruscin and Zach, coming to you over ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. 866-285-4005. Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you doing? How are we all doing? We're
dazzling.
Good? We're good?
Dazzling.
Okay, all right. We're dealing with a lot of stuff here. I get here and I wrote down a couple of things.
Uh-huh. What you got?
Just chuckling about what the things I wrote down are that we wanted to get into today. And, after a few hours of reflection, maybe we shouldn't talk about some of these things.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we run out of stuff, that's the that's like Pooh Corner over there.
Oh, okay. It's like it's a safety in case of emergency.
Pull here in case of emergency.
Right. Yeah. Break the glass, et cetera, all that stuff. Yes, sir. Let's. We are here, and DQ is with us as well. Hi, DQ.
How's your day going?
Hello. It's okay.
It's not a great day.
It hasn't been a great day. DQ's having a tough day today. Her hair is not hairing today, and she's very upset.
Got the static clean.
Yeah, we were having the. Why is everything staticky?
Real talk. Does anybody have a home remedy? Because everything I touch, I shock for like the next 3 months.
Is there any way around this? Does anybody have any home remedies or tips or anything like that?
Don't go outside. Don't touch anything. Keep your hands to
I
yourself.
stay inside, and I still am, I touch something and
I haven't had this.
It shocks somebody.
This hasn't
I touch
happened
people.
to me. I'm good.
Well, what's your secret? How do you stay negatively charged, I guess, or positively charged?
DQ,
I don't know.
Which is it, negatively or positively, that would keep me from shocking things?
Negatively.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. I'm just lucky, I guess. Genetics. Okay. I have no idea.
You're genetically neutral?
Correct.
You're not charged in any way. You're a neutron?
Yeah, we'll run with that.
Okay.
No, I know the affliction that you're having. It just isn't happening to me right now.
Right. Like, I'm worried I'm going to, ignite something one of these days. When you get gas and you're worried about, you touch the thing and it's pow, and you're like, wow.
DQ, are you shocking everything right now?
Not yet, but when I go to unplug something, I probably will.
No,
very dangerous.
So it's just you. So it's not really a world thing; it's a you thing.
I just want to know if there are tips and tricks to avoid shocking people and
Rubber
yourself
gloves.
all the time.
Wear your bedazzled gloves.
It's very funny. It's very funny.
Are they in the car?
Brought your joke book today.
Are the bedazzled?
I don't
gloves?
think that would help.
I'll bet you it would.
I don't think it would.
You can't shock someone while wearing gloves.
That's true. What about welders' gloves, like those big thick rubber ones?
Wear your purple bedazzled gloves.
They're grounded, right?
I would go with the bedazzled one.
Yeah.
Here we go. John in the 479 says it's all about humidity. Get yourself a humidifier at work and at home, and it will all stop.
I think we have a humidifier, but I don't know where it is, and obviously we don't use it. But I think we have one. That's a good tip.
BE suggesting spreading peanut butter in your hair to get rid of static electricity.
That's how you get gum out of your hair. That's not how you. No.
Abner suggesting rub yourself down with a dryer sheet. Even if that doesn't work for static electricity, it's still fun.
It is?
What's
wrong with
I guess
you?
it depends on how you do it.
Is that a Philadelphia thing?
Maybe.
I don't know what that is. The humidifier, that's a good tip. We need to get a humidifier in here, DQ. Then we won't be, shocking ourselves.
Great
all the
question here. Could you accidentally set off the dynamite plunger?
Oh, yes. Listen, this is a powder keg over here. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. If I touch that thing, we go boom.
It's
not good.
Do you have cloth or leather seats in your car?
I think they're cloth seats.
Well, you'd know.
Well, no, you wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
No,
All right.
they are cloth seats.
Okay.
I didn't spring for the leather. The fine Corinthian leather. I did not.
You can close things with your elbow.
Wear metal shoes is a great.
Right. Now, Jamie in Fayetteville says hand lotion is the key to
Would
this.
those be like track spikes, like cleats? Is that
What about like hand lotion?
I could get hand lotion.
Okay, there you
I
go.
could do that. That would neutralize the current.
Right.
I guess. Okay. All right. Stop, drop, and roll. No, that's what you do when you're on fire. That's not
right.
No. I really think I could make the plunger go boom over there. And sometimes when it's really bad, like I'll get up on the mic and shock my lip on the mic. That'll happen.
God.
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
I don't know. It's not happening right now, but that has happened
I
before.
have not had this affliction yet.
Well, you're clearly don't have dry skin. That's
What if you breathe through your eyelids like the lava lizards in the Galapagos?
That's right. Yeah.
DQ, that's Bull Durham.
Bull Durham. Yes. The humidifier is the best tip. The rest of y'all are just playing for second place now. All right.
Jamie has static today. Lots of hair stuck to his pants.
Right. You don't want that.
No. Everybody says humidifier is the way to go.
Oh, here's a good one.
Yep.
MA in Hot Springs. The chakras are out of balance. Do we have any crystals anywhere? Do we have any crystals? Anybody got any crystals? No, I'm seriously. I've leaned in and let's shock myself on this microphone before. That hasn't happened yet today, but it has happened before. Okay, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're all just trying to get through it.
I just need to be grounded. Like I guess I need to I need a copper strap to my ankle to go onto the ground here so I can be grounded like the trees at Augusta National or something. I don't know. Or the power poles, not the power lines, power poles.
Power lines are totally different.
No. This says go touch grass. I'm not going to do that. It's like 30 degrees outside. I'm not going to walk around barefoot like that guy at the Bills game the other day. Walked in. Did you see that guy?
No.
He wanted to be he wants to be connected to the earth. So he walks around barefoot. He walked into the stadium like, the walk-in.
Uh-huh.
He walks in barefoot.
Connected to the earth.
Yeah, he wants to earth. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think that worked on concrete. I thought that was only on grass that you could be connected to the earth. But he was walking in on concrete.
What? Never mind.
Yeah, barefoot. They showed it on NBC. He's walking.
I believe you.
No.
The things we do for our teams.
I don't know. I forget the guy's name, but he plays for the Bills, and they're like Tirico's talking about. He wants to be connected to earth and all that stuff. Walks in barefoot.
I don't know how that connects you to earth.
Well, because your feet, you're not wearing shoes. Your feet are on the terra firma.
I know, I understand that part of it, but how does that connect you to the earth?
There's nothing between you and the ground.
Okay, all right.
It's skin in that place, concrete.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Car Chase guy says wearing natural fibers will help cut down on static electricity. So enough with the radon.
I don't even know what this is.
Now,
very nice.
Dr. K uses a grounding pad.
What now?
I don't know what that is.
Where do I get that? Is that on Amazon? A grounding pad?
Get a grounding pad.
Oh, is that thing like when you walk in the cave to wipe your feet on so you don't
I thought
mess with the wildlife?
Like the basketball players wipe their feet on before they go on the floor.
Oh, the slip knot?
Yeah.
Or whatever that thing's called? Yeah. Well, I could use that. Maybe that works.
Yep.
A grounding pad. Okay. Very interesting. Son of a gun there.
Abner wants to know what's more annoying to you, being staticky or your hiccups.
Well, today, boy, that's a tough one. The hiccups could strike year-round. The static is a seasonal thing.
Huh?
This doesn't happen in July. It's a December through probably March thing. So, yeah, it's the dry. It's the humidity. I need to get
your
it.
dad. See if we can find a grounding pad on the Uline catalog.
Oh, I bet they have it.
I bet you they have.
Yes.
One.
Yeah, can we use points to get that too? Can we?
We
use Kenny's points.
Right, Kenny. I mean, what do you think he has frequent flyer miles with Uline? $1 million?
Probably.
Okay.
They send him gear, so it's clearly a lot. They don't just send you gear if you're a infrequent customer. I mean, that's
no. He's part of that special group.
He's in the loyalty program.
He's the George Clooney character.
Oh yeah, he's got a certain number in mind. And he gets his name on a plane and gets to meet the pilot.
Wow,
up in the air. Yeah.
Now, a grounding pad, according to this texter of the 479, will also cure snoring.
All right, book it.
Yeah,
That's what I want now.
Tell him to get us a grounding pad.
Grounding pad. Okay, 866-285-4005. The old grounding pad. Huh. Yeah, I was looking. They have some that you can put in the bed. Like you lay on them and you stay grounded, I guess. Maybe that prevents snoring. I don't know. Okay. There is plenty to do here. We will pause and then we will do more of it after these very important messages to your life and well-being. Stay right where you are.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared.
On ESPN Arkansas, download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got trophies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC. Head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot. It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill. So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Collin Ray Drive in Queen, Arkansas. Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all. On ESPN Arkansas, download the
using only the industry's best materials. And being a lifelong Arkansan, he'll be here to stand behind his workmanship and warranty. Call 479-353-3877 to arrange a time for Brother and his team to inspect your roof.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Over the river and through the woods, to Salisaw we go. Mock Legal Solutions is opening a second location to serve our Eastern Oklahoma clients. 105 East Chickasaw. For divorce and custody, let us give you the Christmas gift of a new start. And for personal injury, we will get you a settlement check when Grandma gets run over by that reindeer. 918-238-2363. Or check out our website at mocklegalsolutions.com. Free intakes and payment plans available. Mock Legal Solutions, real advice, reasonable price.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
This is Leisha Fogarty with Guild Mortgage. When you look for a home loan, you want a company that is local, experienced, honest, hardworking, and has the loan programs that fit your needs. That's what you will find here at Guild Mortgage. For a lender that is with you from origination through servicing, check us out online at guildmortgage.com or call us at 479-275-0378. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity. Company NMLS number 3274, individual NMLS number 2032905. All loans subject to underwriter approval. Terms and conditions may apply. Subject to change without notice.
World-class trout fishing is the star of the show at Gaston's White River Resort, where a few days away from all the worries and stress will make all right in your world. Gaston's has friendly, experienced guides to help you land your limit. Enjoy your stay at Gaston's in one of their private cottages, or reserve a lodge for up to 20 people. Call now and let Gaston's help you plan your next getaway on the White River. 870-431-5202. That's 870-431-5202. Or learn more at Gastons.com. Gaston's, a first-class time every time.
Looking for a new home in the heart of Northwest Arkansas? Head to the Cottage at the Park. These beautiful homes by Buffington have direct access to a 120-acre park and offer maintenance-free yards. That means free time can be spent watching the hogs, traveling, playing in the park, or just enjoying a weekend without yard work. For relaxed living at its finest, Cottage at the Park is the best move you'll make. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com/Hog Radio for details.
Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into their mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by our good friends over at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert that Joe Bonamassa sucks and you want a seat in the good chair. Football's National Signing Day started with a bang. Arkansas signed 24 players to national letters of intent, including flipping 4-star quarterback Madden Iamaleava from his verbal commitment to UCLA. Arkansas made UCLA's day even worse by flipping 3-star receiver Chase Brown. 24 commitments total. It's good for 29th. Nationally, got some news out of the transfer portal. Patrick Kudus announced today on social media he will be entering the portal. And last night, Isaiah Satania announced on social media he will enter the portal. Arkansas women's basketball team hosts Boston College tonight at Bud Walton Arena. Arkansas 4-5 on the year. That is part of the ACC SEC Challenge. And the men's basketball team will host UTSA. That's the University of Texas San Antonio on Saturday in Fayetteville. Tip time for that ball game is 1 p.m.
The Roadrunners.
That's correct.
Okay.
Your poll questions.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zach.
You're
for
welcome.
helping me. If someone tells you they are happy, are you buying it?
No.
Sometimes your poll questions make me sad.
Why?
That's a sad question.
Oh, just wait.
They're very dark, aren't
Trust
they?
me,
They really are.
This is the least offensive one of the group.
63% of people said no, they're not buying
Are you
it.
okay?
I'm great.
It's okay to not be okay.
No,
You know that,
right? I had somebody last night. I'm like, "How you doing?" "Oh, I'm great. I'm doing great." I'm like, "I know you're not. Your life's a
but
mess."
You're saying that, but
What?
The poll questions would indicate other.
No. This happened to me last night. I was speaking with a friend of mine who's I've had conversations with about, and I know his life is a disaster. But he's like, "No, I'm great. I'm happy." I'm like, "Okay, all right." Go on.
Does Airbnb imply the existence of Earth B&B, Fire B&B, and Water B&B?
And heart. You're going to Captain Planet here.
56% of people said no.
Remember Captain Planet?
I do.
The Planeteers?
I do. Yeah.
Have you already started your holiday weight gain?
Yes.
75% of people said yes.
I start mine in October for birthday month, and it just carries on through to the end of the year.
Before they perfected the Q-tip, have you ever wondered what kinds of horrific things went wrong with tips A through P?
What a question.
71% of people said no.
Never thought about that. I've also never thought about what formulas 1 through 408 were either. I've never thought about that.
It was just something I was thinking
Was
about.
407 good and they didn't
They were
work?
like,
I mean,
well, we can improve on it. Go ahead.
I looked it up once. I think the Q stands for quality.
the quality tip. Because you don't want to put non-quality in your ear.
No.
Not supposed to put the Q-tip in your ear anyway, but that's a whole other thing.
And have you reached the age where house arrest doesn't sound like the worst thing?
I can handle it.
I can handle some house arrest.
89% of people said yes.
I can do the show from there. It'd be fun.
House arrest sounds great.
Yeah. Put that ankle monitor on. Let's go.
Trust me, Judge. I ain't moving.
Does that mean I can't even take the trash out? Because
No.
you get so
No.
far.
I bet they do the,
But I'd like
the
to
lining.
be. I'd like to be
to the end of your
more
driveway.
restrictive, so I don't have to. Like I can't take it. Yeah.
Those are your polls. Go touch.
You can't even get up. You have to get one of those grabbers to get stuff. You know?
Right.
That's what you need. All right. Thank you, D. All right. Yeah. Is it WD-40 because the first 39 weren't as good?
I think that's actually.
What was
true.
WD-36? What was that?
I take the. I actually think the 409. It was the 409th
That's right.
formula. I think that's right.
Right. So what was 398? Was it no good?
Yeah, apparently.
What
not.
did it do wrong? Did it blow up?
All right. The Q-tip thing was just something I was thinking about today.
Formulas 1 through 408 were all combustible. So
right, that's bad. That's
409. They finally got the flammability down to legal limits.
This one didn't blow up. We're good.
That's right. They're watching the meter like in Apollo 13, the voltage meter, and it stays below the line. You're like, all right, 409, print it. That's the good stuff.
All right. Hackers provided some clarity on the ankle monitor. You can't take the trash out or get the paper. That's how the mob gets you.
Get the papers. Get the papers. Yeah.
Jimmy
Okay.
2 times.
Jimmy 2 times. That is correct. Oh boy. All right. What do we? Oh, here you go. Hold on. I gotta save this one for later, and now I want to read this one right now. Ruscin. Theater guy is texting. Ruscin.
Yep.
Wipe yourself down with a damp sponge wrapped in a bounce sheet. do make sure that it's damp, not moist.
What's the difference? I need to know what the difference is.
There?
Yeah, great.
I don't have a sponge.
We were talking about documentaries that need to be made. What about the untold stories of preparations A through G? That's funny.
You don't want to know what preparation C did. Oh, Lord.
Oh, man.
That guy got third-degree burns. It was terrible.
Now, A1 sauce they got right the first time.
They were
boom. Hey, we like
You
it.
think they tried A2 and it was so bad? They're like, all right, we'll stick it with A1. Yeah, that's
absolutely.
right. Yeah. Well, what about 57?
Ooh.
What happened to Heinz 53?
56 and Heinz 31 doesn't really have the same kind of ring to it.
I propose we start selling these random products in the Ruscin and Zach team store, like Formula 306, Preparation C. We'll sell 38 sauce instead of 57. We'll get them all.
Great point out of the 479. You ever see the Green Mile? That's the difference dampness makes.
Yeah, Percy didn't
you're
wet
right.
the sponge,
Yeah.
and Edward Delacroix burned up.
Yeah, he did. Edward
Puke all over the floors in there.
Yeah.
What do you call that? A successful execution. How in the hell do you call Edward Delacroix is dead, sir.
That is a successful execution.
What a movie. I love it so much. Oh, Lord.
Huh.
Thank you, 479. That's very good. We're selling Ruscin and Zach A3 sauce now, so please. So please get your pre-orders in now. Just in time for the holiday.
Jared in your hometown of Searcy says, I thought the H stood for hemorrhoid in preparation H.
I don't like that word. We don't need to use that word, Jared. Come on.
Yeah,
please,
Jared.
We were cooking here, Jared.
Jared.
What are you doing? Preparation C. Have we covered all the numbered
I think
things?
So. Yeah, I think we're pretty good there.
Yeah, that's too bad. I think I want to get you some lava soap for.
No. I want that stuff.
That's what it was.
No. The stuff in the little...
Gojo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Gojo.
A tube of Gojo would be... I would be so... That would be the best thing I got for Christmas.
I wonder if it's still over there.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
No, I used it.
Okay.
I love that stuff. DQ, you remember that stuff had like the gravel in it? Would take
Yeah,
the skin
it had
off
grit.
your hands? Had grit. Yeah. It's
I
great.
went to this seafood restaurant one time, and that was their soap.
Oh, yeah.
I need the name of that place because I'm just going to go use their restroom.
It's in Springdale.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's a good seafood restaurant when they have a sink. They have a sink in the bathroom, but they also have a sink apart from the bathroom. So you can just go wash your hands after you're done with dinner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bailey's got a good one.
Uh-huh.
What was wrong with the Chevy Z64? They went to the Z71.
Or the A71.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Jamie points out, Phil stole your old stapler gun during halftime today. Not trying to start a war here, but just thought you should know.
That stuff has my name on it down there, but I haven't worked in that building in 6 years, so I think it's now common law.
It is, yeah.
Or community property. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's just labeled at this point. You don't
right,
actually
exactly.
have a claim.
Well,
to
at
it.
one time, we had a klepto working in the building. You had to label all your stuff like 5 times so you wouldn't get your stapler stolen, but that's not the case anymore, so it's not a problem. But at one point, it was, and you had to
put your name on it.
That's right. I still have a pair. They're really good headphones. Man, Sony makes a great headphone. I had a $20 set of headphones down there that I think they still use in that in the worldwide headquarters.
It's okay for them to have 6-year-old
but they weren't
headphones.
beat up though.
Well, you don't know that.
Well, they may be now, but they weren't. Whatever. I just left them there. Like
what happened to Motel 5?
You don't want to know what happened there.
Yeah,
Well, there's 6 and there's 8. Where's Motel 7? Like what happened?
Exactly.
You have Super 8 and Motel 6. That's it.
What about Blink 180?
Blink 145. What happened to them?
With them?
Yeah. There you go. Let's see here.
All right. Did we cover it all? Can we go home?
Yeah,
is that it? We just
this concludes the broadcast.
This
today.
house is clean.
Yeah, we do need sage in here again, though. That'd be a DQ. You got any of that in the car?
Yeah, DQ, what can we burn in here?
I have incense in my house.
Okay, DQ. You used to have everything in your car.
Yeah,
with this new car, you don't have everything in your car anymore.
Right. Well, what's going on with you?
It was a traveling toolbox.
It was a garage sale in there. If I needed something, if I needed, cookie mix, it was in there. muffin mix, I could go get it. Or if I needed a flannel shirt, I could go get it.
I have Christmas gifts and 2 bottles of wine in there right now.
Hold on. Okay. Why?
My mom gave me the 2 bottles of wine, but I don't drink wine.
Did she say, here, hold this? Don't let your father see?
It was left over from a party.
Huh.
And I don't drink wine, so.
No, only the hard stuff, right?
Right.
Whiskey.
Hey, what happened to One Pock?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you alive?
Okay, no.
Well, maybe that's like One Pot could go on tour.
What are the
With
Christmas
Tupac.
gifts? What do you have?
Well, one's for my dad. So
What is it? He's not listening.
I'm not gonna say.
Oh.
Okay. Does your dad have one of those like cobalt stools that you roll around the shop in?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he has a stool up in the barn.
You seen those?
He doesn't
they're like
sit,
the little-
I guess.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I just thought of that, but I don't know. That's what I thought about. Oh, yeah. My favorite band that didn't make it 2 Doors Down.
Yes.
That's a good one. Thank you, 870. It's very good.
Now
Doors
here's
Down.
Russell about home. Can't wait until those bottles of wine freeze and stink up the car.
Can they
Will
blow up?
freeze? Yeah. Wine? Yeah. Oh, okay, I'll take them out.
No, don't. Leave it.
Do they blow up, though?
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
No, I don't think that'd be good. You get wine everywhere. That's not going to be good.
What did 6 Up taste like? Very funny. That's
5 down.
Yeah. What about One Live Crew?
What was 7 down? Why'd they go 7 up? I mean, what
right.
happened there?
Wow. Okay.
We're getting a lot of miles out of this game. I did not know
listen,
how far this would
It
go.
is
This
a Thursday. I
I'm
say we
pleasantly
just
surprised.
Burn, baby, burn. Just go Inferno.
Burn the mother down. Okay.
20 and me.
All right, I have a.
Yeah.
We're gonna play the game now. I have a portal alert.
Ooh.
Hey,
Okay.
Ruscin and Zach.
All right.
Portal alerts.
All right,
Are we ready?
Sure.
Are we ready for the portal alert? All right. Here we go.
Fire away.
Oklahoma wide receiver Nick Anderson, 6'4", 220, entering the portal. Okay.
Ask your question.
Can you get him?
No.
Okay. Too bad. 6'4", that'd be good.
I told you who you could get. You didn't want him. Matchbox 19. See, this is the root of the whole banana argument. Like there's 6 bananas in a little bundle and you get 1. This is the root of the whole thing. This is what is wrong with this country that I will fix when I'm president in 2030.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna fix all this. I got it.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Moving right along.
How bad? What did 005 do?
Yeah. Well, 005 died.
Oh.
And 6 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1.
So 007 didn't?
Yeah.
Oh, my old man's getting in on this now.
Yeah.
Second eye blind. Yeah,
Oh,
where'd they
there we go. Here's a text of the 479. The next thing you guys need to say is, we'll take caller number 7. You've won 2 bottles of wine. DQ, you want to give stuff away?
I
from
don't
your
think
car?
we're allowed to do that,
Are we
are
not?
we?
Probably not alcohol.
Can we give away booze?
I don't know.
Probably not.
But it's a bottle of red and a bottle of white.
Oh, Billy Joel. Bottle of red.
Wow. Okay.
Bottle of wine. Instead of the Ford F-150, what about the Ford F-129?
Yeah,
that
what's
never
wrong
caught
with that?
on there. That's true. Yeah. BE wants to know what happened to R1D1. God, this is stupid.
It is. It's incredibly
But
dumb.
you know what? I'm having a
Y'all
good
are just
time.
running with it, so
Oh.
we just serve them up.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, great point. Was better than Ezra. What was wrong with Ezra?
Yeah, we could have just had Ezra.
Who was Ezra?
Yeah, we didn't
That's
have
a
Ezra.
good band.
Had
I like,
better than
I
him.
like better than Ezra.
I saw them.
I did too. Some at JJ's.
I saw them Dave's on Dixon in like 2001.
Wow. Okay. Well, I saw them like 2 years ago.
They still got it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
was a good show.
Yeah. It's their best song. King of New Orleans.
Good. Good's their best song.
No, that's too popular.
No, it's their best song. I like King of New Orleans. It's good.
Yeah.
But Good is the best song.
Good. No.
You're killing me.
You know that the guy that doesn't like us over there at the school, he's a big, at one point, he was a big Better Than Ezra guy.
I think once you are, you always are.
Yeah. Desperately Wanting's a better song than Good.
Desperately Wanting is a great song. I like that song. You were a big Sum 42 fan back in the day. Yeah, that was wrong with Mambo's 1 through 4.
They were terrible. You don't want to hear them. They burned the tape. Those were never released. Mambo number 3. Casper Slide Part 2. Although there is a Casper Slide Part 1 somewhere.
Yeah.
I've heard. No.
Has anyone ever tried Dr. Salt? That was funny.
That was funny. Dr. Salt.
That's funny.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, you guys have taken this and just, Texas A&M's lesser-known 13th man.
Yeah, where's that?
Yeah,
That's the guy doing cocaine up in
Right,
237. That's the 13th man. That's who that was.
All right.
By the way, we warned you about this. They won that big game. Who'd they beat a few weeks ago in at Texas A&M? They beat Alabama.
Yeah.
And the guy was arrested for doing cocaine.
They didn't beat Alabama.
Who'd they beat in Kyle Field? The big game. Not Texas, obviously.
No, they lost to
that
Texas.
Game. Was it LSU?
They did beat LSU.
They beat somebody at Kyle Field, and someone was taken away for doing coke up in Section 336. No one did coke against Texas in Section 336, and what happened? They lost. Told you. Someone has to do that from now on. They ruined the jinx there.
Prairie Grove says whoever sent Dr. Salt needs a battlefield promotion. All right, our new chief marketing officer is a guy that we call day drinking in the 501.
It was LSU.
Was it LSU?
Yeah.
All right, he's our chief marketing officer, battlefield promotion.
Yeah. They didn't play Alabama this year.
No.
They beat LSU, and that guy got busted for doing a blow up, and
now
at least possessing blow up.
DQ, here's somebody that apparently knows you quite well. This person cannot believe that your folks had wine at a party.
Oh God, who are you?
DQ, would that be considered scandalous and show up on the Elkins Facebook page?
I don't think so, but if it makes you feel better, Texter, neither one of them drank the wine.
Not inside the house.
No, they didn't.
You go outside.
They didn't drink it.
Then why did they have it?
Because the party wasn't for them.
Oh, was it for you?
No, it was an anniversary party.
Why didn't they just give the wine to the people who were having the anniversary?
I don't know, my mom handed it to me.
Why would she do that, DQ? Let's investigate that. Why would your mother hand you 2 bottles of wine and go, here, just hold this?
To hide them.
Ah! Is your mom asking to come over a lot now? Hey, you still got those 2 bottles of wine?
Do you still have to pretend to act a certain way when your parents are around?
Do you? I don't.
That's exhausting.
I do blow in front of them. What's the difference?
Wow. All right.
Do you still like...
I pretty much act the same.
Okay.
As I always do.
This is a big thing with grandparents, too. Some people's grandparents, you don't want to be all, you act a certain way.
No. I think I stopped doing that when I was like 40. It's like, all right.
40, you quit caring?
Yeah, I quit caring.
Yeah, okay.
Remember, DQ, Jesus is always watching.
He is.
He is.
Yeah.
DQ, Abner would like to know, do you vape in front of them? Or is that just here?
I do not vape at all.
No, we haven't had anybody vaping here in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while, so come on. We'll put a studio audience in here. Y'all can vape. Come on.
Yeah, we want secondhand vape in here. It'd be great for us.
Do that. We should put a studio audience in here one day to see how it goes.
I don't want people looking at me. I'm with you on this. I don't.
Well, that's why I had the thing blocked up.
Yeah, but then we got yelled at. And we had to. What if somebody important comes in here? They want to see what's going on. We got to keep the window open.
Name an important person that's rolled through here.
The governor. I don't know.
All right.
Well, not here, but in town. All right.
DQ, great question. Was the wine for an engagement party that never happened?
Oh, God, here we go.
It was for a 50th anniversary party.
See, they pulled it off.
Okay, we'll be back here in a minute. 866-285-4005 here on Ruscin and Zach. Thursday Night Football. And maybe you just need a break from all the shopping and craziness out there. People slugging each other over the last sweater on the rack or whatever. Take a break at the Social Birdie up there in Branson. Take a break there and watch some football this weekend, tonight, whenever it is. Always got cool stuff going on there at the Social Birdie. Indoor golf simulators, so you can still, swing a club even though it's, 30 degrees outside. Terrific menu and great selection at their bar as well. The Social Birdie in Branson, just down the street from Target. The Social Birdie.
Move over Friday. We're making Thursday the best day of the week. Every Thursday, enjoy buy one, get one free boneless wings at Buffalo Wild Wing. Ready to score double the sauce for half the price? Buy one, get one free boneless wings on Thursday. Buffalo Wild Wings has 3 locations in Northwest Arkansas, Bentonville, Springdale, and Fayetteville. Come in today. Order online at buffalowildwings.com. Boneless Thursday specials are not valid with any other offers. Additional terms and conditions apply.
Take a moment and think of one thing you really wanted to do recently, but you didn't because your foot, leg, or back pain got in the way. Hi, this is Mike with the Good Feet Store. Well, you're not alone. We hear it all the time. Folks are fed up with living with pain that's keeping them from doing what they love, and they look to us at the Good Feet Store for a solution. And that's why we're here, to help get you back out there. Good Feet arch supports, which you can only get at the Good Feet Store, are designed to alleviate and even eliminate foot, knee, hip, and back pain. Plus, they provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, just a better life. We'd like to help you turn your pain into possibilities. With a free fitting at the Good Feet Store, you'll be personally fit by an arch support specialist, and you'll get to walk around and see how Good Feet arch supports feel. Then you can decide if they're right for you. We're located across from Walmart on Mall Avenue in Fayetteville, and in Rogers on West Pauline Parkway behind Gearhead Outfitters in the district. For over 30 years, the Good Feet Store has been helping people get back to doing the things they love without their feet getting in the way.
Hey, it's Ruscin and Zach, and we want to talk to you about the Ozarks' newest and best social hangout, the Social Birdie.
You know, Derek, DQ loves her some pickleball.
Yes, she sure does.
The Social Birdie, located in the heart of Branson, has professional pickleball courts, bocce ball, and cornhole. And you know what that means?
What?
It makes the Social Birdie the perfect place for your football Saturday and Sunday.
They've got the widest selection of bourbons you'll find and more TVs that you can count, plus the best menu in town.
The Social Birdie, 1250 Branson Hills Parkway, Branson, Missouri.
Are you going to start the new year dealing with the same old joint pain, losing sleep, not able to take walks or do what you love because of your knees or hips? Don't do it. Take action now to get the pain relief you deserve for 2025. Call QC Kinetics now. Say goodbye to shoulder and back pain. QC Kinetics local medical professionals are waiting for you. Their advanced protocols in regenerative medicine have helped tens of thousands of people. QC Kinetics uses the healing properties of your own body to attack the root cause of your pain, revitalizing your joints so you can move again. This is the future of medicine. If you've been told surgery is your best or maybe only option, you deserve a second opinion. Find out if all natural regenerative medicine is right for you. Call QC Kinetics. The consultation is free and you can use HSA and FSA dollars. Hey, get started now. Call QC Kinetics 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234. That's QC Kinetics 479-999-1234.
Looking to get into the holiday spirit? Guess Who Liquor, Bentonville's premier spirit, fine wine, and beer store, has everything you need for your holiday gatherings. From delicious liquor-filled candies and cakes to festive nogs, ciders, and advent calendars, Guess Who has you covered. Find the perfect gift sets, spirit bundles, and more to make your celebration shine. At Guess Who, you'll get the best selection, the best prices, and the best service, all with the convenience of shopping local. So come on down to Guess Who Liquor at Rainbow Curve and find your new holiday favorite.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
This holiday season, make your meal stress-free with Richard's Country Meat Market. From prime rib to pork crown roast, beef tenderloin, fresh fish, and more, Richard's has the best meats for your holiday feast. Plus, don't forget the sides, jelly trays, and homemade desserts like pies, cookies, and banana pudding, just like Grandma's. For ultimate convenience, order Richard's complete meals with curbside pickup. Call 479-443-0000. Visit Richard's at 3042 North Market Avenue in Fayetteville or online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com. Richard's Country Meat Market, where your holiday meals begin.
Meteorologist Melissa Hall. Hope you bundled up before you headed out the door. Not only do we have the coldest air of the season coming into our area, but there's a bitter breeze out of the north. That's going to limit those temperatures and keep them feeling a lot cooler than what it actually says. By lunchtime, only in the low to mid 30s across the area. Northwest Arkansas, you're going to feel like you're in the upper 20s all day thanks to that north wind. In the River Valley, you're going to feel like you're in the 30s. With your 4029 Get Ready Weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we've returned here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. 18 minutes in front of the hour. Well, as you have probably heard by now, Hall of Fame sports writer Bob Holt passed away last night at the age of 65, and the tributes are pouring in today across all of the media world, really, sports media world anyway. When you talk about the commissioner and Ian Rappaport, who works for the NFL now, who once covered, I believe, Auburn back 10, 15 years ago. Lots of people with a lot of nice things to say about a good and decent man, a terrific reporter who, the thing about this is, like, it's a sad day for all of his colleagues, of course, at the Democrat Gazette and everywhere else where people, knew him and got to spend time with him and work alongside him and all of these. That writer's room is a very unique place in that, and I think Trey Biddy wrote about this today. Like, they're competing, but they're also really working together. They will, like when Sam Pittman or John Calipari does a 30-minute press conference, it all has to be transcribed. And what they do is they'll each take part of it. Hutch will do these few minutes. Bob would do these few minutes. Tom would do, and they'll all put it all together. Yes. So it's a real collaborative spirit there, even though that they are quote unquote, competitors, the newspaper people, the website people, on and on and on. But the Razorback fan lost a tremendous resource in Bob Holt, because Bob never carried an agenda. Bob would write the story, and that's the way it was. Like, there was no slant, there was no gotcha, there was no it was true down the middle journalism that we don't have anymore and probably aren't going to have again.
No, he's a link to a bygone era,
right?
Where the writer covered the game, and his game story is obviously legendary. And I wouldn't claim to know Bob well. I did know him a little bit. He was always incredibly nice. Always, if you asked him a question, he would always answer it as if it was the most important question that he'd ever received. I heard about it earlier this week, and he's one of those guys. He was a fixture. He's always there. Every press conference, every game, every sport. 43 years he covered Arkansas sports. He's a Missouri grad, which most people probably didn't know, but a genuinely decent and nice man, which is rare in this industry in today's world. Just a wonderful man. Always took time. Always answered questions. That was the one thing, like, you could send him a text and ask him a question, and you'd get a response. Yeah, and it wasn't one of those things where, oh, man, hey, I'm just saying that. Like, you would get a response within a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a genuine person.
When I would go to these press conferences and, we'd cut the sound up and we'd, play it on the morning show or whatever, the ESPN Arkansas audience has no idea how many answers to Bob questions we use, because he had all the best questions. You could never come up with anything better. Some would try just to show off, but they would always come up short of his questions. And there were days, I don't know how they do it now, but you come in there on a Thursday after a Wednesday night loss, and the coach doesn't really want to do the thing. Not a lot of people want to do the thing, so no one's really got anything. And it's February, and everybody's it's the dog days of basketball season. And Bob would get stuff, and you'd be like, that's pretty good. And, you get, 7, 8 questions, and then you'd be like, all right, that's it. And then everybody pack up, and you've got something to work with there.
Yeah, he's in the, if you're talking Mount Rushmores of folks that have covered Arkansas athletics, he's on that mountain.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys, and I mean it's a tremendous loss to his, like you said, his colleagues and the journalism community at large, because he was the one of the last links to a bygone era.
Yeah.
Bob Holt was one of a kind.
Yeah, and there's everybody talks about the questions and everything, but they were always pretty good questions. Like there was always a purpose to, the reasoning for all that stuff. He was an excellent, just an incredibly skilled reporter. Nominated once again this year for Sports Writer of the Year. I would think he will probably win that posthumously after his tragic loss covering an event, the Arkansas-Missouri game on Saturday. But the Sports Writers and Sportscasters Hall of Fame, he was inducted in that a few years ago as well. And a very humble guy, too. Like he never – this whole kind of Bob Holt thing that happened really starting at media days the last few years. This is not like a spotlight he sought out.
No, he didn't create it.
He just kind of rolled with it too.
He understood the kind of his place, and it wasn't something that he sought out or tried to create. It was just kind of it just happened, and like you said, he just rolled with it. And journalism has changed since he started. In the business 43 years ago. It's a complete. I mean, it's I would say a 720.
Yeah.
I mean, it's completely different than it was, and he was able to sort of navigate his way through it, and make a career out of it,
and still mattered until the end. Yep. If Bob Holt wrote it, that's what happened. Like that's what it was.
Yeah.
Like there was no we need to look into this. If Bob put it in the paper, that's what it was.
One of my favorite things that I did way back when I was doing more of a daily thing. You would just kind of glance at his notebook. A reporter's notebook is one of the funniest yet most intriguing things you could ever look at, because everybody's got shorthand. Mm-hmm. Bob had a shorthand, and Grant had a shorthand, and Chip Sousa has a shorthand. Everybody's got that. Hutch has one, but Bob's was unique. He would keep like game notes, like basketball games, each play, and it was in some foreign language that only he understood.
Right.
That he could easily reference, and it was. I would always just, when you were walking through a press room, you just kind of sneak a peek just to see what it looked like, and it looked like, I mean, honestly, evidence in a crime scene. But he understood every word of it, and it was unique to watch because, again, we don't have people to do that anymore.
We've heard you've probably seen if you've been online today, you've seen a lot of his colleagues in the writing industry. Just talking about that, but from coming at it from the electronic side of media, where we were television for a couple years and then doing the radio thing here since 2008. There are writers that think we don't exist in the electronic media still to this day. Bob was never one of those people. He always, saying hello and being polite and respected what we were doing. Never turned his nose up at a sports radio person in there or a TV guy in there, with his makeup on, trying to, get a press conference and turn it around for the 5 o'clock sports or whatever. I never felt any of that kind of better than thou judgmenty attitude from Bob Holt, as you do from some people who are, in the sports writing community. Never any of that with Bob. He's a good and decent man, an excellent reporter, award-winning, Hall of Fame, all that stuff. And the Razorback fan is not better off in a world where Bob Holt doesn't write about the Razorbacks anymore. You're not better off because he was one of the last of a generation where it's just, here's the game and here's what happened. Here's what coach said about it. Here's what players said about it. No agenda, no slant, no bias. Just here are the facts. Here's the story. Here's how it happened. And it's a sad time. Sad time.
Yep.
And of course we send our best to all of his colleagues over there. There's two things I want to send you to that I've seen. Matt Jones at Whole Hog, not our Matt Jones, but Matt Jones at Whole Hog, wrote a beautiful piece about Bob and his life. And Michael Casagrande from AL.com wrote an incredible piece. I thought, I'm not lying to you, I thought about reading the thing on the air. It's just so damn good what he wrote about Bob Holt. So if you want to learn a little bit more about this guy that you read but didn't really know as a fan, I would point you to those two places, and you'll get a pretty good idea as what kind of a pro and human being that Bob Holt was. So that's the big story in our industry today, unfortunately, with the passing of Bob at the age of 65. Learned a lot about in Matt's piece about his early life, and growing up, and all that stuff. You know, that was pretty interesting stuff.
If you ever met him, I mean, you'd read Matt's piece and go, okay, yeah, absolutely, 100%. It's just he was a unique individual in his writing, but he was just a damn good person.
Yeah.
And we're not better today.
No. So a couple of just those weird, they call it irony. I don't know if that's really what it is, but a couple of these things that are the parallels that are really kind of unique here. Of course, Bob went to Missouri.
Yep.
And unfortunately, was stricken there at Missouri on Saturday. And then the other one I just thought about. So Bob loved the Green Bay Packers. The Packers play tonight on Thursday Night Football against the Detroit Lions. So, something goofy happens in the game. Maybe
he did love his Packers.
Bob
he loved his
having a little influence on the
and also loved his Detroit
Tigers. Absolutely,
big
always
Detroit Tigers guy.
There were Bob. God bless him. He had there were a couple. If Bob was covering a football practice, he'd have the Tigers hat on, and then you had Bob who was if he's at work in a game, he'd have the khakis and the plaid shirt or the solid gray shirt or whatever. But every time you'd see him out at a football practice, on those hot days in August, he'd have that Tigers hat on.
Yeah, he would
every single time.
Every time.
Anyway, Bob Holt, rest in peace, man, at the age of 65. Okay. This is ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. 866-285-4005 is the phone number. I love the line in Michael Casagrande's piece. Say a few prayers for St. Peter. Probably getting peppered with a whole bunch of questions right about now by our guy Bob. We love you, man. All right, stay with us.
It's Thursday, December 5th. I'm Phil Reed. This your 4029 News Update. A jury finds former Westport police officer Christopher Cordero not guilty of negligent homicide. Arkansas senior defensive lineman Landon Jackson has officially announced that he's declaring for the 2025 NFL Draft. Members of a fraternity at the University of Arkansas campus are forced to find a new place to live as their chapter is now suspended after hazing allegations. The Phi Gamma Delta fraternity is shut down for at least 3 years. The city of Rogers announced it's adding a new crosswalk at the intersection of Walnut Street and 5th Street. City leaders say this is part of the Safe Routes to Schools project, adding new crosswalks and school zones throughout the city. A new bill in Oklahoma could ban the use of dyes in food across the state. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
Oh, man.
Coach, are you okay in there?
Just flushed my keys down the toilet. Now I can't get in my car or house. What am I going to do?
Coach, I've been telling you, call Papa Lock. They'll get you a new set of keys and have you back on the road in no time.
Thanks, DQ. I'm calling Papa Lock right now.
Now what?
I can't find my phone.
Aw, Coach.
I'm going in.
Papa Lock. Your keys, your car, your house, your sanity. Call 479-444-9900.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, you need to head to Cassano's. Every pizza is made from scratch with the freshest ingredients and served the way you want it. And while you enjoy that perfect slice, catch all the games. Cassano's is your premier sports bar with lots of TVs showing all your favorite teams. Your place for the best pizza, coldest drinks, friendliest service, local events, and entertainment. It's Cassano's Chicago-style pizza.
For over 45 years, Tanksley's Body Shop has been the trusted name in Northwest Arkansas for all your auto collision repair needs. Whether it's a minor dent or a major collision, Tanksley's skilled technicians will get your vehicle looking like new again. John, Mitch, and Arlene understand how important it is to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit them today in Springdale and see why generations of families have trusted Tanksley's for nearly half a century. Tanksley's Body Shop. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling. Make sure your heating and cooling systems are always running at their best. From expert maintenance to emergency repairs, replacements, and same-day service, their certified technicians keep you comfortable year-round. Right now, enjoy Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling Seasonal Tune-Up Special for just $69. Call 479-435-5039 today. That's 435-5039. Veterans, active military, and first responders get a 15% discount. Count on Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling.
Drive into 2025 with confidence in a vehicle designed to turn heads. Premium comfort, bold design, and 2 years of limited maintenance included. During Mitsubishi's year-end sales event, drive home a 2024 SUV with 0.99% APR financing. Get ready for a new year of adventure at RAF Mitsubishi. Offer only available through Santander Consumer USA. Subject to approved credit and insurance. Not all customers will qualify. Price, terms, and vehicle availability may vary. Other important restrictions apply. See your participating Mitsubishi dealer for details. Offers end December 2nd, 2024.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Vici Aesthetics and Wellness can get you on the track to kickstart your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. They offer a detailed program to all of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma with in-office or telemedicine visits available. Mention this ad on ESPN and get 10% off your first package. Get started on the #1 prescription choice by medical providers for safe and effective weight loss while also reducing cardiovascular risk factors. Call or text Vici Aesthetics and Wellness today at 479-343-8424. 479-343-8424.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Okay, we continue here, coming at you over ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. The text line, the hotline, 866-285-4005. We were remembering Bob Holt in the last segment there just before 3 o'clock, and Matt Jones from Whole Hog Sports in the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette, kind enough to phone us up to share some thoughts. Thank you, Matt, for spending some time with us on what is sure a difficult day.
Well, I appreciate you guys allowing me to come on and talk about Bob. It is difficult today, but, we knew this was coming. He just, after, what happened last Saturday, he never got any better. And so, we were able to kind of prepare ourselves for it. We were kind of in his orbit, if you will. And there's a lot of people in Bob Holt's orbit. And but we were able to prepare ourselves for it. But it doesn't make the day any bit easier. Derek, you'll remember this well. I think you will too, Zach. I told somebody earlier today that this reminds me of August 1st, 2006. That was the day that we woke up to the news that Paul Eels had died in the car crash down at Russellville on his way back from covering an event, a Razorback event, very similar to what happened with Bob. And Paul is the best example I can give, I think, of just how universally liked Bob was. He was to sports writing what I think Paul Eels was to sports casting in Arkansas, and that was somebody that you didn't have a bad word to say about. You might not like his work, you might not like a question he asked, but nobody had a bad thing to say about Bob Holt. And it's been pretty overwhelming to see all the tributes to him today. I told the people I worked with earlier this week, I said, you're about to find out how loved Bob was. And we have, and I think it's even been at a level that, even those of us who knew him so well, it's probably taken us back a little bit.
In a business that is so transient and everybody looking to move to whatever the next project's going to be, it's so rare to have somebody for almost half a century cover a particular program and become almost identifiable. And you know this, we all know this, but the business has changed so much, and Bob was able to just sort of morph, stayed true to his values, but he was able to morph and move with the changes in the business.
He was kicking our butt at social media. I mean, on October 25th, Arkansas played Kansas in a basketball game, and all three of us, we do high school football play-by-play up here, and so I'm getting ready for a high school game that night. And I think it was actually against you, Zach.
Yep.
And so, but I'm looking at my phone, and Bob's out interviewing people and putting, photos online and putting video clips online, talking to these kids who are out camping outside Bud Walton Arena. And so, he was able to adapt. That's for sure. I actually set up Bob's Twitter account. We were in Tulsa covering a baseball game against Oral Roberts. And he was talking to me. This has been probably 15 years ago. He goes, I keep hearing about this thing called Twitter. I said, well, Bob, let's get you set up on it. And so we did, and we got him set up on Twitter. And I sent out a tweet. I said, the legendary Bob Holt is now on Twitter. And, I mean, the number of followers that he got right away was astounding. The first one of which, by the way, was Ronnie Floyd, the pastor of Cross Church. He was Bob Holt's first Twitter follower. And But he adapted. I mean, he was really good at. You're right. He had that old school philosophy, and there were things that he had to learn, but he kind of bucked that old notion that you can't teach old dogs new tricks, because he was able to adapt better than I think a lot of people who came up in that era that he did in the newspaper.
One of our listeners had just alerted us. A car chase guy said the New York Times has an article on him.
Yeah, through the Athletic. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that tells, like you said, I mean, that tells you how many people. How many people's lives he touched.
The commissioner of the SEC. I mean, it's phenomenal. It really is.
Well, I mean, you look at all the different sports media people who have. Ian Rappaport tweeted about it. Ian used to cover teams in Mississippi and Alabama, and he got to know Bob. And there's so many people who have ascended to the highest heights of this profession. Who at one point in time they were doing the exact same thing that Bob was doing, and he's been doing it so long that, when Ian Rappaport was coming through the SEC 15, 18 years ago, Bob was somebody who he looked up to. And so I don't know that Bob quite understood how well respected and liked he was. I think he had an idea, but I think he would have a big smile on his face if he saw all of the tributes that were coming to him today, and be kind of embarrassed by it. Like, all of this is for me.
Yeah. We're talking with Matt Jones here from the Arkansas Democrat Gazette, WholeHogSports.com. So, Matt, let me ask you, in a business where, everybody seems to become cranky and ornery and just fussy, the longer and longer you're in sports, cynical, I never got the sense Bob never turned into that. He genuinely still enjoyed doing all this. Why do you think he never became the crotchety reporter?
I just don't think it was his. I don't think it was his. It wasn't in his personality. I told somebody yesterday or the day before, I can't remember which, but we were talking about Bob, and I said, Bob never got married. Bob never had kids. And his family was spread out. I think he had a sister in Seattle. I think he had a sister in D.C. His brother lived in Kansas City. He would make time to go up and see the brother and his nieces quite a bit. But locally, he had no family. His parents lived in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. And so the people who he worked with, the other reporters, the SIDs, the ADs, the coaches, that became his family. And so think about this for Bob. Every game, every press conference, every open practice, anytime there was a gathering, it was like a family reunion for Bob. And he was surrounded by people who he loved and people who loved him. And I think when you get to go to that at work every day, it's pretty easy not to become jaded.
In your piece that you wrote today, you talked about him being a mentor for you. What's your, I guess, fondest memory of Bob as a young reporter coming through this? You've been at this a while, but he was one of those guys that sort of influenced you very early on.
It's hard when you're around somebody so much to narrow down one professional incident. I don't think I can do that with Bob. I do mention this in what I wrote today, though. The fact that he came to my wedding, that started about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours before tip-off of a basketball game on a snowy day. The roads weren't very good in Northwest Arkansas. And I got married in Rogers. The basketball game was in Fayetteville. And he took the time to come to the wedding, sat through the whole thing, stayed, got a picture with me and Ashley after it. And, then he went to the basketball game, all dressed up in a suit and tie to cover UTSA of all teams, by the way, guys.
Wow.
It comes to Bud Walton this weekend. And, so that's my favorite memory of Bob, I would say, probably. There were some others. He came to our house for Thanksgiving one year, because everybody else was out of town. And it was like, hey, Bob, you just come over here. We want to have you here. We took him, out to eat for his birthday some. And, I had a daughter born 6 days after everything shut down with COVID. And it wasn't easy to get stuff in and out of the hospital. But one day that we were there, there's Bob in the little semicircle outside the hospital with food for us, for me and my wife. And but just a lot of my memories of Bob are just great personal memories, just that showed what a kind person he was. And he would do anything for anybody. I'm sitting here in line right now as I'm talking to you guys to pick up my son at school. They had a fundraiser last year for a new basketball court, and Bob Holt gave $50 toward this basketball court that I'm looking at. He'd do anything to make anybody's day, and that's what I remember the most about him.
Yeah. Well, he's a sweet guy, and a tremendous loss to fans and his colleagues alike. So there's not much better the way to leave it than we can leave it with that story right there, Matt. So I appreciate you spending some time to talk to us today about your colleague and your friend. Thank you.
Yeah, hey guys, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys taking time to talk about Bob.
Oh, you bet, absolutely. That's Matt Jones from the Arkansas Democrat Gazette and WholeHogSports.com with us here on Ruscin and Zach. Wow, what a story!
Yeah.
What a life!
Unbelievable.
What a life. And then and again from the those are some tremendous personal stories that just are a tremendous reflection of the character of the man. But from a professional standpoint, again, this is not a great day for Razorback fans because this is a tremendous ally for you. Who, if he wrote it, that's what it was. You knew it. You could read it and do that. Okay, this is what's happening.
That's the truth.
This is what's going to happen. This is what has happened. Whatever. And with no bias, no slant, none of that stuff. And he will be missed. There's no doubt about that. Okay, we will take a pause here and come back with more in just a moment. It's 11 minutes now after the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005. We'll get back to our normal hilarity because I think if we spend any more time on this, Bob would get pretty annoyed with us. Talking about him, but we will get back to our other stuff. We got a lot of stuff we're dealing with here around the show that is, not as significant as any of this, but it is what it is. We will discuss all of this when we come back. Stay right where you are here on Ruscin and Zach.
The show the experts never miss. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. And streaming on hitthatline.com.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's #1 mobile app for placing sports wagers.
In Arkansas, 7 out of every $10 placed on a sporting bet app is with Bet Saracen because Bet Saracen offers more ways to win and more ways to get paid and faster. Find your winners on Bet Saracen and look for my Double R prop bet specials. I pick them and you win them.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the
On
rarest.
ESPN Arkansas, download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your #1 source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC. Head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot. It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill. So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Collin Ray Drive into Queen, Arkansas. Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike
Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
On ESPN.
Real advice, reasonable price.
You have old jewelry that you never wear that's just gathering dust? Here at Swift Jewelry, one of our favorite things to do is to repurpose your heirloom jewelry into something that fits your current style. Bring in your old jewelry and fresh ideas and let our expert jewelers breathe new life into a dazzling new creation that you'll be proud to wear. There's something extra special about a stunning piece of jewelry that tells a beautiful, sentimental story about the past. Come share your dreams with us at Swift's Jewelry in beautiful downtown Fayetteville, your personal jeweler since 1956.
Hey, Ty Richardson for Brett and Shannon Brundage at Fish City Grill. Local Arkansans who grew up in the state and are Razorback fans just like you. At Fish City Grill, you'll taste the difference with fresh shucked oysters and their chalkboard specials. Fish City Grill in Rogers, available for curbside pickup and delivery. 479-636-8833. Come by and see their team at 2003 South Bellevue Road in Rogers.
Fish City Grill, your home for all things seafood.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
Here news is brought to you by the Stadium Shop this weekend. Shop where Santa Hog shops this Saturday and Sunday. Buy one regular priced clothing item, get a second equal or lesser value half off. Doesn't get more Razorback than the Stadium Shop, and I'm supposed to say, ho ho hogs.
All right.
Comfortable.
There you go. Rolled right off the tongue.
Just ho ho. Football's National Signing Day. Arkansas had a nice day.
Shove that kid down the slide.
That's your foot. 24 players signed national letters of intent, including a 4-star quarterback from California named Madden Iamaleava.
Hey.
Arkansas also got another flip from UCLA, 3-star receiver Jace Brown. The 24 commitments were good enough for 29th nationally.
How's the O-line looking?
Well, okay. Glad you asked. The portal is active. Patrick Kudus has announced that he will enter the transfer portal. He did that on social media. Last night, Isaiah Satania, who was from Fayetteville, announced that he will enter the transfer portal. Arkansas women's basketball team hosts Boston College tonight at Bud Walton Arena. It's part of the ACC-SEC Challenge. Arkansas on the years 4 and 5. Men's basketball team, they will host UTSA Saturday in Fayetteville. Tip time is 1 p.m.
Your poll question. Have you reached the age where house arrest doesn't sound like the worst thing? 88% of people said yes.
Yeah, 89% of people understand the assignment.
Before they perfected the Q-tip, have you ever wondered what happened?
No, read it as is.
No ad-libbing here.
Yeah, don't ad-lib. You have to use the word horrific.
Have you ever wondered what kind of horrific things went wrong with tips A through P?
No.
70% said no.
Okay.
Fine.
Have you already started your holiday weight gain? 74% of people said yes. And does Airbnb imply the existence of Earth B&B, Fire B&B, and Water B&B? 54% of people said no. If someone tells you they are happy, are you buying it?
No.
63% of people said no.
No.
And those are your polls. Go grab grass.
Okay. Thank you, DQ. All right.
Yeah.
You should go through all the Captain Planet. Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, Heart. Heart B&B. It's
Well, what I kept thinking was like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, yeah. Shining
like
Star.
September.
That's right.
Anything like that.
21st night of September.
Earth, Wind, and Fire was a wildly underrepresented band.
Very good. They're very good. I have some television information to share with all of you.
Okay.
According to what is this Nielsen, I believe, or whoever, one of these websites that gathers the ratings from Nielsen.
Okay.
On Saturday night, in this here country of ours, the number one thing on TV was, of course, Texas versus Texas A&M. 9-point 1.46 million viewers. The number 2 program on television Saturday night in America, Holiday Touchdown, A Chiefs Love Story. A whopping 2.88 million viewers on the Hallmark Channel on Saturday night. Number 2.
I feel that these tests are culturally biased, and no.
No. That's the numbers.
No.
The data is the data, sir. No.
Even DQ won't watch that. Or have you?
I haven't.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think
It's on
I'm
Peacock.
going to.
Do you have that?
Of course she does.
Yes.
No, it's on Peacock.
Yeah, she's not paying for it, but she has.
Check it out. I saw it the other day when I was watching. I have to watch Sunday Night Football on Peacock because our local affiliate looks so bad on YouTube TV
Okay.
that I go to Peacock and watch it, straight from NBC because the picture is phenomenal.
So you're telling me you've got Sunday Night Football on multiple channels, multiple streaming services.
Yes.
Wow, that's
2.
idle. That's idle rich.
And I think I can. Wait. Yeah, I can pick up the TV over the air too, like the channel.
Yeah, that's what I have to do. But I have to stand there with my antenna.
No, I get that one. I can't. I can't get CBS over the air where I live, but I can get ABC and NBC and Fox.
Here's a text on the 479. Got to give props to Hallmark. What a bunch of schmucks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did see it. What was that? I don't know. I was skimming through something.
You watched it?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, you saw it?
I don't have to watch it. You do.
I saw it.
Yeah, you have to watch it. DQ.
It's a touching little film.
I'm sure it was.
You want to give away the ending?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
they all die.
No, they don't. No. That's not what happened.
No, all right.
I don't want it. It was touching. And they didn't kiss at the end. They kissed in the middle, which is rare for the. Usually, the Hallmark movie is known for. This is the formula. 2 people run into each other. The dreaded meet cute, as we call it in the rom-com industry.
I'm sorry. The what?
The meet cute.
What's that?
That's when the 2 people in the story meet in a cute and fun sort of way. They bump into each other on a train or whatever
At the top of the Empire State
That's
Building?
right. Yeah. Or they get the same cab or something. It's a meet cute.
In prison?
MEET.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Although in Kansas City it should be MEAT because the barbecue. and
Prison.
whatnot. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
During a drug deal.
Yeah.
fall
So
in
then,
love.
so something happens, and then about halfway through, something drives them apart. So then you spend the second hour of them getting back together, and then they kiss at an hour and 57 minutes in, and that's the end of it.
As the person who has seen this, question is directed at you. Which conference will be the first to have a Hallmark movie, the SEC or the Big Ten?
Well, I mean, clearly the SEC. I mean, that's the
Is
best,
Sweet
right?
Home
The
Alabama
Conference of Champions.
basically a rom-com?
I believe it. Well, I mean, the song isn't, but the film
no,
is.
definitely not.
Yes. DQ, tell the man about a meet cute, would you please? I don't sound like an idiot here.
What's a meet cute?
It's when 2 people run into each other, and they weren't expecting to run into each other.
What are you doing here? It's a meet cute.
Or, alternatively, they already knew each other.
Oh, yeah.
And you get extra points if they've already dated.
Oh. Is a meet cute when there's a knock at the door, she opens the door and says, "Hello, ma'am."
She hates that. She hates it.
Here, your plumbing's out. Yeah.
Wait a minute. That doesn't even make sense. Plumbing doesn't go out. It just doesn't work or whatever.
I'm working here. I'm doing the best I can.
All right, you don't get to take this stuff on the road. Anyway.
Pipe in this
Yeah. Graham, what the hell is going on here? That's a great question. That's very good. Here's a text. We're learning things about Ruscin none of us wanted to know. And that's also a fair,
Now, Ryan says that when he met his wife, they were meat drunk. Is that a thing, DQ?
It's probably pretty typical.
I had a bunch of ribs once, and I was meat drunk. You know what I mean?
drunk.
Yeah. You get the meat sweats.
So a meet cute is when they meet in Central Park when it starts snowing.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a
yeah.
meet
Yeah.
cute.
See,
One
you
of
could
them-
write these things.
One of them drops something, or one of them's
Yes.
about to fall
Or they're
on
gonna
the
have, like, a
on the
s-
ice skating rink.
That's
or
right.
something.
Yeah.
When Gordon Gekko met with Bud Fox in Central Park, is that a meet cute?
Maybe. I don't know.
And Gordon punched him in the face?
One of them spills coffee on the other
Oh,
one.
yeah. The dreaded coffee
The
accident.
accident, yeah.
Yeah. That's a dreaded thing. Yeah.
DQ, how many Hallmark movies do you watch a year? Ballpark.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
Good for you. Good for you.
Keep it that way.
B.E. met his wife at a gas station.
That's a meet cute right
Dufresne met his wife at a DWI class.
Oh, finding love in a hopeless place, just like Rihanna said. How about that?
Are Petrino and Taylor Green going to have a meet cute soon?
I don't know. It seems like they're auditioning his replacement now, doesn't it? It seems like that may be what's happening here. It's got to be very conflicting about the whole Ia Maleva thing, because like it's the brother of someone you've heard of, right? That's genuinely exciting. However, the one time your favorite team faced that brother, you beat the crap out.
Now, just for fun,
yes,
there was Aaron Rodgers, who was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then there was Jordan Rodgers.
He's on TV.
There was Carson Palmer.
Right.
And then there was Jordan Palmer.
Oh,
yeah. See where we're going? DQ
but there was Peyton Manning, and then there was Eli Manning.
Right. Yes,
And
there
then
was.
Cooper.
Manning.
Then there was Cooper Manning.
Yeah, well, he was the first one. DQ, what about a meet ugly? Is that last call?
It doesn't have to be.
The lights come on, man. I tell you. That's
It'll
what happened.
do.
Exactly right. All right.
Dr. Tyler, not a doctor, he said his wife and I had a meet cute at the Sears dormitory parking lot at Harding.
Oh. Oh, man. Ring-a-ding-ding.
FedEx guy says it's like getting Jackson Mahomes.
See, that's very negative. I don't think you can say that, FedEx guy number 2. That's very mean.
DQ, Josefa would like to know, when Harry and Marv met Kevin on Home Alone, was that a meet cute?
No.
Well, no, they met him when Harry was posing as the cop at the house early on.
Yeah, so when they met in New York City, they already knew each other.
Yeah, and they did kind of bump into each other. Remember, they were crossing the street.
DQ, when a rat nibbles on the boy in the well's toes, is that a meet cute?
Good Lord.
Look, you're talking to a bunch of males. We don't know what this stuff is except him.
Ruskin knew.
I'm a Renaissance man.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just how rom-com movies are.
I know the structure. I just don't know, like, I haven't seen them. I just know how they're built.
Yeah. Grant Hot Springs points out there was Jose Canseco and Ozzie Canseco.
You guys are being terribly mean to a young man who left UCLA to come play for your team. How dare you besmirch this young man's name? How dare you? I'm ashamed to be associated with this today. Good Lord. Unbelievable. But it is kind of weird, right? Because usually you're like, oh, exciting, brother. But the one time you faced the brother, I mean, he did nothing.
No.
He did absolutely nothing in that game. And you didn't do much more. I mean, a little bit more.
Yeah, and there's Sylvester and then Frank Stallone.
Yeah, that's rough. Don't send your Jim Belushi tweets. We don't want them, all right? Don't send them.
Text around the 501. DQ, can you have a meet cute at a concealed carry course?
You could.
We found love in a hopeless place.
You were wondering how we were going to kill this hour.
What?
Here we go.
No, I got you.
If you meet someone on a dating app, is that a data queue? I don't know. All right, I tried.
This thing on.
Let's see.
Testing.
DQ, does a meet cute always include a flannel shirt?
It could.
I'm just reading them in
Okay,
I'm reading them right now in chronological order. Cal Ripken and Billy Ripken.
Okay, yeah, that's
Now,
that's a
one of
good
the
one,
great baseball cards of all time is the Billy Ripken 89 Donruss.
Oh. Yeah.
Ken Brett, brother of George Brett.
Hey, we just got a note here from Chad on Facebook, and we're big on the book.
Oh, we love it. We love it.
That we need to be replaced.
Oh, okay.
That's what Chad says.
Okay.
All right. We'll run that up the flagpole and see what happens there, Chad. Thank you for your comments. We appreciate that.
There was Bill Clinton.
Oh God. Okay, listen. Maybe this guy. What if this guy's better than Nico? That's possible, right?
Now, I didn't know this, but Booger County Pappy is texted in. There's Eddie Murphy and his brother Charlie.
Oh, Charlie Murphy! Oh, you don't know Charlie Murphy?
No, I don't.
Oh, my God. Charlie Murphy's True Hollywood Stories is one of the great comedy bits of my lifetime on The Chappelle Show. Oh, man.
What about Billy Carter?
Billy Bear.
He had Billy Bear, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay, all right. There you go. Here's the text. You get Nico, and then today they fired what's his name? Eric Bieniemy, the OC out there.
They sure did. Well, he lost 2 guys.
Okay. Here's the situation with Eric Bieniemy. Probably shouldn't have left Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid.
No,
that was the gravy
not.
train right there.
It really was.
And he hasn't done anything since. He flamed out with Washington with the Commandos, and now 1 year at UCLA, and thank you very much. We're moving on. What's he going to do now?
Yep.
Try collecting some fat buyout money
Probably.
from UCLA. I mean,
how do we feel about Don Swayze?
Stop this. Madden Iamaleava may be better than Nico. We don't know. You're all assuming he's going to be worse. Shame on you. Shame on all of you.
They are simply pointing out that sometimes, who knows? You may get Eli Manning.
You might.
You might get Billy Carter. You never know.
You don't know. Let's roll him out there and see what happens. Let me tell you something. If he has less than 28 fumbles, hire the man. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, there's Michael Corleone, and then there's Fredo.
Oh,
now, Fredo is the older brother. So there you go.
Fredo Tagovailoa.
Yeah, Tagovailoa.
Yeah. I know.
Right.
Who was the guy at this year? Uwe Ungalale out at
DJU.
Florida State. Boy, that guy stinks. He sucked. Oh. But that's not going to happen this time.
No,
this is going to be great this year. You just watch. It's going to happen. Have a positive attitude here, folks. That's what you need to do. And yes, I would get right with the Lord if it's me saying be positive. Something's wrong here. Something's terribly wrong. Something's off in the universe. There you go. Okay.
Huh. I'm being told by Troy, who lives in Mountain Home, that at Gaston's, they have a 6 of Billy beer at the bar.
Okay. Great.
Have you ever seen that stuff? You ever try it?
No. That was a little before my time, as they say.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Jesse James, Frank. They're pretty good, right?
Neuheisel said today on the radio that Arkansas outbid UCLA for Madden. Okay, cool. All right, let's get nuts. Come on. About time Arkansas won a bidding war in something besides basketball.
Hey,
all right.
You know what? Step in the right direction.
About time. Now go get some tackles.
Yeah, get some offensive linemen, please.
Yeah.
Well, Carmona's coming back, so you only need a tackle.
Yeah, to shore up that right side, because that was, listen, the turnstile at Penn Station was more secure than that thing. Good Lord.
Now, I don't want you to get angry.
No.
Paul Petrino.
I don't get angry.
There's Paul Petrino.
Paul Petrino. Interesting. Whose legacy is my quarterback has
out.
My quarterback has a concussion and is out for the
throw
game.
it 80
and we've
times.
got a big lead. Let's throw it 40 times in the second half. What a legacy to have, too. Oh, wow. Goodness.
How do you feel about Billy Baldwin?
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Fine. That's fine.
All right.
We cashed out on
I think so.
siblings.
Yeah, I think we made the point. I'm
The
not sure.
point is we don't know.
Yeah, the point is we have absolutely no idea, but it sure is fun.
Abner suggests Larry the bowling ball's little brother is Benny the bocce ball.
DQ, have you ever played bocce ball?
Yes, I love bocce ball.
Okay, didn't have that one in my bingo
Boy,
card.
sparked to life on that one.
Wait,
All right.
yeah, really? She lit up.
I like it.
Is there a secret bocce ball league in the greater Elkins area?
No, me and my parents used to play it tailgating and stuff.
Bocce ball?
Yes, because we tailgated by the woods by Chick-fil-A. So we had a grassy area.
Over by the tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. You tailgated on the tracks?
Well, no, not.
I thought the unhoused
Kinda.
lived in
Yeah.
Well, they did sometimes.
there. Oh, okay.
Did they come tailgate with you?
No.
Were they any good at bocce?
Oh. See, you say bocce ball. That sounds like something that should be in Star Wars.
Yeah, at Miles Isley's Cantina.
Exactly.
See, I knew that. That's pretty good, right?
DQ Josefa says just play horseshoes or cornhole like real people.
We had cornhole
Warshers. Play Warshers.
But
Yeah.
I don't like that game.
Why?
It's hard and not fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you
No
run the
playing
bocce
Warshers.
court at the Tawny Town
Is
Park?
there? Can't you just play it in the grass?
I don't know. I've never played.
I have been to the Tawny Town Park though, lots of times.
Yep.
Okay.
Pickleball, bocce ball. You're really into curling, aren't you?
I love curling. You kidding me?
Are you a subscriber to OSQ, Obscure Sports Quarterly?
No.
That's dodgeball.
Wait, when's the last time a magazine took off? Oh man.
Well, let's be honest. Playboy can't sell. I mean, magazines are dead.
The industry is cooked.
Yeah.
We can't. That's right. If people don't even want to look at nudity in a magazine, it's over.
The magazine is pretty much over.
That's how you know that That's how you know it's over.
DQ, do you play all the sports on the Ocho? Are you squirrel racing and tractor racing?
Marbles. What was that marbles thing?
Marble racing.
Marble racing. Yeah, we watched that.
And DQ, you're being corrected. It's not washers, it's warshers.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what
Warshers. WARSHERS. Warshers.
Bocce ball, is that a future meet cute on a Hallmark
Oh,
movie?
yeah, they met at the bocce ball court. And,
Have we
all
ever
heck
had a
broke
meet
loose.
cute at the tree farm? Or is that too predictable?
We had a meet cute at the old smoking section at the horse track. That's what we had.
Right next to the guy with the oxygen tank.
Hey, how you doing? You sir? Excuse me.
Wow, all right.
That took a lot out of me.
Really aggressive.
Woo. Oh, I had to give you my best smoker's cough on the fly.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I don't smoke. I mean, cigarettes. But, well, not those, but anyway. Okay. What do we got here? 22 minutes until the hour.
We've got some
866
stuff we've got to solve today.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we really do.
This card is filling up.
Yeah, we've got some stuff we got to take care of today.
We do. All right. Stick around. This is ESPN Arkansas. We'll be right back.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
How do you think the recruits going to feel if there's a radio show that's just slamming our program?
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Jersey Mike's, locally owned and operated in Rogers, Bentonville, Fayetteville, and Springdale, believes in the value of ingredients, premium meats, the freshest vegetables, and delectable bread baked throughout the day. And then there's the juice that elevates your sandwich to the highest level. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Jersey Mike's subs are perfect for catering the office or your next tailgate party. Their cookie and brownie trays are the perfect finale to any type of gathering. Fresh baked daily, right there in the store. Jersey Mike's, the best submarine sandwich on the planet. Always.
I knew there had to be a better way to get relief from joint pain aside from surgery and harmful medications.
That's football legend and dancing champ Emmitt Smith, who knows a thing or two about joint pain.
Turns out I was right. It's called QC Kinetics, and now tens of thousands of patients and counting all across the country, they're feeling amazing. They say, hey, Emmitt, you were right.
QC Kinetics zeroed in on a technology that is revolutionizing pain treatment. They are transforming patients' lives. The largest provider of non-surgical regenerative treatments using natural healing properties to help restore and repair aching knees, hips, shoulders, and backs. Call them today for your free consultation.
QC Kinetics. I knew there had to be a better way. I love it when I'm right.
QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Hi, I'm Truett Tollett from WT Equipment, and we've got the best deals of the year on all model year 2023 and select 2024 Workmaster and Boomer compact tractors. Right now, you can choose 0% financing for up to 72 months or take up to $8,500 in cash back. Or for a limited time, get a free loader with your purchase. Harvest the best deals of the year during Value Bonanza at WT Equipment in Springdale and at our 7 other locations. Offers end December 31st. For commercial use only, subject to credit approval and CNH Industrial Capital LLC. Standard terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
Time to join the smarter guys at Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
When a furnace has broken down again, homeowners may have a feeling it's time to replace it.
We recommend Energy Star qualified furnaces. They're up to 97.3% efficient, and that will save you some serious money over the next decade.
Your new heating system from Stiff Plumbing and HVAC will come with a variable speed blower that adjusts for a constant flow of warm, quiet, comfortable air.
Call 751-9691 or online at SDITH-plumbing-and-HVAC.com. Tune in next time to hear Zach say,
Call us. We're the original home of the 10-year parts and labor warranty.
10 years, no worries.
On the next episode of the Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
At Mach 1, being in the financial services sector, to me, integrity is, could be considered one of the most valuable, integral parts of who we are, because in this business, trust is everything.
Find an advisor who's invested in you at Mach1FG.com. Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. A copy of Mach 1's current written disclosure brochure is available through the SEC website and at disclosures.mach1fg.com.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
The holidays are about family, parties, reflection, appreciation, and joy. At the All-American Steakhouse in Springdale, they join you in looking back at the year. They are so thankful for all the support they've received from Northwest Arkansas. They appreciate that you trust them to host your business meetings, family reunions, wedding receptions, and sports outings. Stop in anytime you're looking for great food, friendly service, and a place that makes you feel at home. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. Great steaks, great sports. On Sunset in Springdale.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Going to be a cold one out there tonight. The winds will be calming down, but chilly for parade goers going to the Christmas parade in Fayetteville. It'll be cold for that. And certainly by tomorrow morning, getting off to work and school to temperatures in the teens. By the afternoon, we're looking at highs mid upper 40s, lots of sunshine. Beautiful day. Great day to stop by with a toy. We've got a toy drive going on in Rogers at the Walmart off of Pleasant Crossing. As we go into Saturday, a little bit warmer. Highs back in the mid 50s. Next rain chances on Sunday. Then after Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Ruscin and Zach shows been streamed in 158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Frick Willow, Norfolk, England. You want to stream it too? It's at thatline.com. You got one of them Google Play, Alexa dot things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Or you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car, Hit That Line Now app.
Okay. Here's a dose of sport. Here's your sports. Everybody get your sports here. Here's your sports. This is just what the college punks of the world needed. Because remember, they exist in a world where there are no consequences. Just do whatever you want. It's fine. There's no consequence. The review is complete of the people throwing crap on the field at Austin during the Georgia-Texas game. And Texas officials said a review did not identify any of the culprits. They got away with it. They all got away with it.
No way.
So the next time your team gets a bad call, throw something on the field. They're not going to catch you.
No.
That's the lesson gear, folks. Can you believe this? How can it in 2024, where there's cameras all over these stadiums, we don't have footage of one person throwing one thing from the student section?
Derek.
I mean, come on.
We have talked about this 1,000 times. The other day, NASA sent back a 4K photograph of the planet Mars from 140 million miles away.
Right.
We can't get a clear photo from a convenience store from 6 feet. They don't care. They're not interested. I can get you a beautiful 1080p photo of the Milky Way, but I can't get you a photo from a parking lot of somebody that banged into you.
So this report was somehow the Associated Press got a copy of this report that Texas made to the SEC, where they were like, yeah, you got to get rid of these people. The athletic director for Texas, Chris Del Conte, says, quote, in the report, despite our best effort, we have not been able to identify the individuals at issue. We will take action if new identifying information comes to light. End quote. No, they're done. They're like, we tried, we kind of tried, we don't really care.
Yeah, this is actually a great point out of the 479. Somebody important, their kid was identified, so.
Oh, that's right.
So
how do we make this go
that's
away?
That's a play on.
That's right. Del Conte went on to write, quote, respect, sportsmanship, and fairness are values that drive us.
Shut up.
At Texas?
No.
At UT? Or TU?
God, I hate
really?
them. I hate them.
When did this start? When did respect, sportsmanship, and fairness start driving Texas? Because I believe that is what is the exact opposite of what drives Texas.
When it started, when that started was when they got caught. Then all of a sudden they're sad. No,
fairness.
Yeah.
Fairness. You mean the fairness? How you always got more money than all the other schools in the Big 12? That kind of fairness. The fairness where you got your own channel and nobody else did. That's the fairness that drives Texas. Get the bleep out of here with this nonsense. What are you talking about? This is the most laughable thing to come along in quite some time, and that's saying something because there's a lot of dumb stuff out there.
Texas A&M's still out there, so all apologies to Matt.
We expect fans to uphold these standards as well. No, you don't, or you'd have thrown the people out there. A&M has standards. That guy that was doing cocaine, they threw him out.
The guy who rode in on a steer,
that's right.
They threw him out.
Ejected.
Said you have to go home.
The guy that snuck in as a construction worker, threw him out. Texas,
and the police officer and the
that's right.
They all
three-fifths of the village people tried to sneak in to the A&M Texas game. They threw him out. You know why? Because A&M has integrity. You know what you don't have, Texas? Integrity. But you don't have. Wow. You don't have what is it? Respect, sportsmanship, and fairness. Yeah, right. Yeah. Fairness.
Sure.
Respect. Right.
God.
The respect. As in, you guys cry every time somebody goes like this. Hurt my feeling, you went horns down. Get over yourselves, please. It's enough already. And if Georgia scores the game-winning touchdown and someone doesn't go double horns down, this whole thing was for naught. I mean, come on. You got to do that. You got to do that.
Look, we live in an age in which I think we all believe that the SEC officials are biased. Is that fair, DQ? I mean, you're the voice of reason around here, right?
Well, they believe in.
I mean, we believe in that
fairness.
Right?
I think they have a lot of integrity. They're upstanding people.
Who?
A bunch of cool guys.
SEC officials?
Yeah.
Who got to you?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Are you okay?
I trust them with every call they make.
What has happened? Okay,
blink twice if you're in trouble.
I'm ignoring you now.
I just shocked myself on the microphone.
Now, I could not care less who wins the game on Saturday, Georgia or Texas. But I think it is time for the SEC officials to do what they do best and protect the league.
Suck.
And somehow figure out how to get Georgia to win this game.
Well, they rigged a game 2 years ago? You contend?
I'm absolutely certain that they absolutely 1,000% Georgia took a dive to get Alabama in.
That's right. So you're suggesting Texas take a dive?
No, I'm suggesting that because Texas is too stupid to understand the rules of taking a dive. But we can get the the officials to help Georgia along so that Texas loses. That's all I'm asking for. We can't let them win it year one. Otherwise, all this, pounding your chest, SEC stuff, well, you were a fraud. I mean, they waltz in from the Big 12 and win your league. You can't have that.
I don't really want anybody to win that game, if that's possible.
Yes, I would like everybody to sprain their ACL.
Is there a way that they can both lose? Is that possible?
DQ,
I really don't.
DQ, did big officiating get to you? Is Tommy texting you?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
No.
Did you get one of those referee hats that's black with all the white lines on the side? Is that what you got?
Those.
What happened to you?
Wait a minute. Is the boy in the well going to be an official too?
Want to be an
Is
official?
that what it is? Oh, okay.
You have an official in your family?
He hates the refs.
Oh, okay.
We need to get him in here.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
An hour with him.
Think of the ratings,
He would want
man.
to talk about football.
That's fine.
Think of the ratings,
I mean, yeah, sure.
He loves football.
That's not what we would want to talk about.
He's really mad at Patrick Kudus right now.
Really?
They're calling him Judas.
Judas Kudus?
Yeah.
He's
That's
very
not
upset.
nice. I mean, even for me, that's not nice. I mean, come on. That's a bridge too far. He is, I think, the last 4-star offensive lineman you signed.
But
out of high school.
Well,
Anyway.
you know,
It happens.
he's you know what? He can always come back. Why not?
No, I think I think it's over. Why'd he go? Why did he go? Was he not getting a raise? Like, what happened there?
DQJ with a great question here. Are you secretly dating an SEC ref and the boy in the well doesn't know?
Yeah, like a back judge or something, like
No,
a
I'm not dating two people.
head linesman. Okay, an umpire. They're dating an umpire. Okay. All right.
Well, now, Ryan, are you a pickleball referee?
No.
Is that that's call your own? Right?
That's yes, it is
Like,
call your
make
own.
it, take it, whatever.
But that is fun. I'm assuming it's the same in as volleyball where you do.
Really?
Oh.
Look at you. Wow, she's already got the hand signals down.
Oh,
Well, that's volleyball.
You're becoming a referee right in front of us.
Was that a lift? You can't have a lift
Yeah,
in
can't have a
volleyball.
lift.
I know
That's
that much.
bad.
No.
DQ, would an hour with the boy in the well, would that go poorly for you?
No.
Okay.
All right. She's on board with it.
All right, let's do this.
I mean, we're gonna have time between a bowl game and there's nothing going on. I mean, we got to do something.
Yeah, as a former coach, what happened? I mean, you hate the refs.
Yeah.
I only had one bad experience with a ref.
I think we talked about that.
Yeah,
right?
but isn't that enough? One bad experience?
Well, it was my last experience, so I don't want that to taint my whole basketball coaching career.
Your basketball coaching career is over.
Yeah. But I don't want the one time something didn't go my way to ruin my experience.
How could you possibly back one of the worst run organizations in the history of modern times?
Oh, the SEC
The
rep?
SEC officials.
Oh, boy.
Whatever.
Abner's got an idea. We drop a mic down there and we do the podcast in the well. The Give Me the Well podcast. There you go.
Yeah, we get that back now. Cool.
That's up. Oh, what's the? Never mind. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that's what's going on.
Back
folks.
to SEC refs.
I can't believe
I did not have that one.
You talk about a heel turn.
I really.
It's like wearing an Ole Miss shirt the day before the game or whatever. That's
What are we wearing today?
It's just green.
It's just green.
Just green.
Yeah, you were very festive the
Green.
other day, and we haven't seen like.
Well, I have a sweater vest that I'm waiting to break out.
Oh boy.
Well, it's got to be next Friday at our
Holiday
annual
party.
holiday party.
I'm either going to wear the shirt I wore yesterday to the party or my sweater vest.
I'm going to wear Halloween stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like David S. Pumpkins.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Okay. By the way, worst run organization of the Congress would like a word, please. Thank you very much. Okay.
It's the same thing.
Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app, and if you'd like to make a little wager on your favorite sporting event, Bet Saracen is right there on your phone. They've got all the stuff for championship weekend. Pro football's on there, basketball, everything. Bet Saracen is where you need to be. Just go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen, or go to BetSaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or BetSaracen.com. Stay with us. There's more coming up.
It's Thursday, December 5th. I'm Brandon Evans in the 4029 newsroom. Here's what's happening tonight. Our Abner Sosa previews the Lights of the Ozarks parade in Fayetteville, which starts at 6:30. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby will also be live there ahead of the annual event. In other news, Arkansas Governor Sarah Sanders was in Bentonville today revealing giving machines near the square. We'll explain how they work and tell you how you can purchase an item or good deed to be delivered to someone in need this holiday season. And don't forget, the 4029 and Arkansas CW annual toy drive is tomorrow at the Pleasant Grove Walmart in Rogers from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Interested in catching a Christmas parade near you? Maybe you want to know which local high school football teams are making runs for a state title. All the info you need is available right now at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. For everything else, including your Get Ready Weather forecast and Hog Wild Sports Report, join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Oh, man.
Coach, are you okay in there?
Just flushed my keys down the toilet. Now I can't get in my car or house. What am I going to do?
Coach, I've been telling you, call Papa Lock.
They'll get you a new set of keys and have you back on the road in no time.
Thanks, DQ. I'm calling Papa Lock right now.
Now what?
I can't find my phone.
Aw, Coach.
I'm going in.
Papa Lock. Your keys, your car, your house, your sanity. Call 479-444-9900.
For over 45 years, Tanksley's Body Shop has been the trusted name in Northwest Arkansas for all your auto collision repair needs. Whether it's a minor dent or a major collision, Tanksley's skilled technicians will get your vehicle looking like new again. John, Mitch, and Arlene understand how important it is to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit them today in Springdale and see why generations of families have trusted Tanksley's for nearly half a century. Tanksley's Body Shop. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Cassano's Chicago Style Pizza brings you the happiest of happy hours. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 7, with $1 off drafts, well liquor, and wine. Cassano's happiest hour from 5 to 6 with $1 short domestics and $2 tall domestics. Don't forget, $15 domestic buckets all day, every day at Cassano's, your premier sports bar showing all your favorite teams. The place for the happiest hour, weekdays at 5. It's Cassano's Chicago Style Pizza.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. As a bank, they know the biggest asset is the community they serve. Sterling Bank values its role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make the community stronger each day. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Walk-Ons is always a win, whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner. Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into their mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
I have a low IQ.
Oh, our guy. Yes. That's our boy right there. That is him. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. 866-285-4005. Good Thursday, one and all. The 5th of December. 20 days. 20 days till the big one. Santa's, big ride or whatever they call it. What do they call that?
Christmas Eve?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's
right.
it. That's the one.
Yeah, that's it.
Sure.
That's it. We have a lot to discuss here. Joe Avoca has called in first, and I want to check in with what Joe has to say. Hi, Joe. Good afternoon.
Yeah, as far as Mr. Holt, I'd like to say I really enjoyed reading his stories over the years, and I really miss the newspaper.
Yeah.
And I used to get a tablet for a while, then my daughter kept appropriating it, and I never had it. But anyway.
So as children
They
tend to
tend
do.
to do that.
Yes.
But anyway, I miss him, and I miss all the writers, everybody. That was a good newspaper. I had it for I don't know how many years. I miss, is Flip Putoff still alive? He used to write the outdoors column. It's on a Thursday or Friday.
I couldn't tell you.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I think there is still an outdoor column in there. I don't know.
He referred to his roommate as hog ears when he lived out in some place where he didn't have no stuff for a while. But anyway, and as far as everybody, all the writers, I'm going to miss them all. And as far as Grand Hall, I'd like to have a corn ferry update every once in a while.
Okay.
That's we've handed that off to DQ.
Yeah, we could make that happen for you. I think the season's over.
How
though.
did they come up with that name? That just who came up with the name Corn Ferry?
It's the name of a company of some sort. What do they do? They do what's that stuff called?
I don't know.
Oh no, the search firm. They do search firm
Corn
stuff.
Ferry. Hey, Joe, you'll be happy to know we're being told that Flip is still with us.
Oh, good.
Thank you. It wasn't that hog ears he used to talk about his old roommate, and is Rick Schaefer still around?
Yes, sir.
I used to bug him.
Yes, still around.
I remember when Jim Bailey wrote the bowling column every week in that paper. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I used to read it from, believe it or not, I've read thousands of books.
Okay.
I like to read. But anyway, rest in peace, brother.
Amen.
All right, Joe. Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Joe.
Good words. Well said. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, there you go. All right, 866-285-4005. You ever think that they'll, like stuff comes back, like DQ has vinyl and, like stuff. You ever think there'll be a paper every day again? Like an actual hold in your hand paper, not a tablet?
Not every day, no.
You don't think so?
No. I get
like a boutique thing.
Like you and I both get the Sunday paper delivered, the New York Times, and I thoroughly enjoy.
Don't tell them that.
I just like to read, and I like the puzzles. So I spend
the whole thing was puzzles last week. They had one section.
I sit on the couch for about 2 hours in the morning, drink my coffee, and read the paper. I enjoy doing that.
The paper.
Does that make me old? Fine, I'm cool with that.
Oh, your love of baseball makes you old. That's
all right. Okay, there's that.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. No, Corn Ferry, they do like executive search type of work, I think, or something like that. They didn't just pick the words corn and ferry like Conway, Arkansas, and Twitty, Texas for the name of Conway Twitty. That's not how they did that. But anyway, that's the thing there. Okay. Very good.
I feel like we dilly-dallied enough around the major news story of the day.
The dillying and dallying has continued. Yes, I think you're right about that.
Are we ready? Are we ready to discuss?
Well,
this?
I don't know. Now the phone's ringing again. We can't get out of our own way here.
Yeah, come on, stop calling.
You get these up-tempo numbers.
I
man.
know. We've got some serious stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Yes,
I can't read that one. Man, some of y'all. You know what? We don't get enough credit for the text we don't read.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I mean, it's not about us, but good Lord, the things we don't read. We'd all be thrown in jail.
All right. Are we ready now?
We got Big Mike on the phone.
All right. Oh, gosh. Okay.
Big Mike, what's going on? Did this tsunami do anything today, or what happened out there?
I didn't hear nothing about no tsunami.
Okay. All right.
I ain't gonna lie. I got up like an hour and a half ago.
Okay.
So I have no clue about the tsunami. I want to tell you, that prediction about the alien event. Supposedly Cliff High was the guy's name. He supposedly made that prediction in 2009 when Trump wasn't even running for president. And I don't even know if Joe Rogan had a podcast.
Wait a minute. Cliff High?
That wasn't a dead giveaway?
Yeah, that guy, he just named it that for, I don't know why. But anyway, he's an old curmudgeonly old man.
Okay,
and,
all right.
Like me.
Respect.
Yeah.
And I don't even know he had a show back then. So that guy was just making up crap. There was no. But there's a better moon story.
Oh, yeah.
I saw this clip of on Conan where Buzz Aldrin's on there. I think when Conan had his first show, because Buzz don't look so old. And Conan goes, when I was a little kid, my parents got me down there to watch you and Neil get out of the lunar lander. And Buzz goes, you didn't see us get out of the lander. Because that was animation, because me and Neil hadn't set the camera up yet. And Conan knows that's a bunch of crap, but you don't really want to argue with Buzz because he'll start yelling at you and he might punch you. So the person who's making this video goes to another old astronaut, and somebody asked him, how do you get the camera out there before you get out? And he goes, well, you pull this handle and you flip the switch to turn the camera on, and that's how you get the pictures when you're getting out of the spacecraft. So, but Buzz can say whatever he wants because he's Buzz. He's like AJ Foyt and Patricia and John Wayne. So,
yes.
Anyway, I'll get off here.
Okay, Mike. Thank you, sir. Have a good one. All right. It's Big Mike, everybody.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. It's 8 minutes after the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005. Listen to this.
Yeah, go ahead.
247 is reporting that Bill Belichick interviewed for the North Carolina job.
Why?
I have no idea.
Good God.
Does he know those wins don't cross over to add to the Don Shula total? You know what I mean? Like, they don't accrue.
Why on earth whatever.
Maybe he just needed, practice interviewing because he hasn't done it in, 25 years.
Right.
So he needed, some reps. He needed reps.
Why would they go from Mac Brown, who is old, to a guy who's older than Mac Brown?
They may be the same age.
They're
very
old.
Close. No.
No, no, you don't want that.
Okay. I just saw that. That's something. Yeah. And by the way, Cowboy fans, listen, I know you're clutching to anything to survive right now. Bill Belichick's not coaching the Cowboys. And let me walk you through why this won't happen. It's very simple. Jerry Jones has a press conference. Bill Belichick, 10 minutes later, is not going to have a press conference answering questions about what Jerry just said.
That's correct.
He's not doing that.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
He's a Hall of Famer. He's not doing that. So stop it. It's not happening. Okay. When you walk these things through logically, it is kind of annoying because you want to dream and all that stuff. But, say it out loud, man. Oh, yeah, Coach Belichick. Jerry just said this, and this. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to tell you.
Bill would not be a good fit down in Dallas.
Or North Carolina. Urban Meyer also released a statement today saying he's not getting into coaching because they want to replace Ryan Day with him at Ohio State.
I don't.
Is he still copping feels at his restaurant? Is that still a thing?
I don't think that's going to change.
Does he still got the restaurant where he's like, hey, what do you bet? I think I can speculate about this freely.
Go ahead.
What do you think? Urban Meyer has used the word toots in the last 10 years to describe a woman or talk to a woman.
Zero.
Oh, you don't think?
No, he's not a toots guy.
Sweet cheeks?
No.
No?
Really?
Is there something you want to talk
No,
about?
no, he's not. He doesn't seem like a gentleman. Let's just put it that way.
No, I agree with that.
It's like
I ain't no doorknob either.
baby cakes. What do
DQ, that's Caddyshack.
you don't think he'd say,
No,
"Hey,
I don't.
sweet chicks"? You wouldn't say that.
Get them all out while you're rolling. I mean, just throw them all.
You know what? I'm just asking the
DQ,
question.
hit the bell when you're offended.
I'm just
We'll have
asking
an
if
HR
he
meeting
said that.
tomorrow.
I'm not saying this stuff. I'm just, he's a creep, and these are the things these people say. Just saying. I could go on.
No. Feel free. I mean, throw everyone you can think of out of there.
Hoy. Yeah. Okay. Big Mike has texted us now.
Yep.
If Ryan Day doesn't win the title, he'll be here next year.
Okay.
Getting coffee for Bobby Petrino? That's not a bad gig, I guess. I mean,
well, he was getting coffee for Urban Meyer at one point, so
right.
Why not?
That's right. That's right. Oh, man. Yeah, here's someone using the I heard Jim Rome give him this nickname. I don't know where it originated. Pervin Meyer. That's what they call him. Is this restaurant still there?
I don't think it's his. I think he has an interest in it.
But I think no, it's called Urban Meyer's Pint
right.
House.
I think he just has an interest in it.
Oh, he just put his name on it?
Yeah, I think they just put his name on it.
Licensing deal?
Yeah.
It's 4.2 stars, so that's not terrible.
Urban filled out 1,000 of those Yelp reviews. And it still only got 4.
Oh, man, it closes at 10 p.m. You can't be, come on.
No, it closes to the general public.
Oh, that's right.
For Pervin Meyer.
After hours,
right,
that's what the...
for Pervin, it opens, it's there till... Yeah.
DQ, they do brunch.
Oh, there you go.
Check it out. They have a segment on their website called Drinks and Libations.
Oh, my God.
I don't think I want to know you if you ever use the word libations.
You're not a friend of ours.
It's booze. It's a means to an end. We know where we're going. This is going to get us there, all right? What are you talking about? Oh, man. They have shareable cocktails.
Yeah, they do.
So everybody can get drugged at the place. That's good. Great. A $39 Monster Mule that serves 4 to 6. Wow. 96 ounces of fun.
All of this. All of this sounds horrendous.
I swear to you, that's what it says on the website.
Everything on that sounds terrible.
Yeah. Let's see what they got here. $16 for a burger. I mean, that's all right.
That's a lot.
That's okay, I guess. One of these upscale places. They got pizzas.
They do. I'm sure they are delish.
Shareable cocktail. What? I can handle my own. Thank you very much. I don't need to. We don't need to bring one over for the table.
I'm not sharing.
It's not queso. All right.
I don't even share those giant fish bowls.
No,
mine.
Alcohol is not queso or guac. We don't need it for the table. Everyone get their own thing.
DQ,
all right.
have you ever shared a cocktail?
No.
Okay.
That's
right. All right.
Sir, could you bring over some Moscow mules? One big bowl for the table. Thank you.
Moscow mules are overrated. They're overrated.
Yeah.
I feel like they're not very rated.
Oh, people love them.
Yeah.
People like them, but I feel like
people
whenever
love 'em.
someone says their go-to drink or something,
Did you look at them with the side eye?
It's never a Moscow Mule.
They're fine.
Jamie wants to know if Urban ever got a letter from abroad.
Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. Why we don't hear from Shelley anymore?
What happened to her?
Well, she sent Urban a letter. And it says, the proceedings will start here.
From the law firm of Jacoby and Myers. Okay, good.
Oh, he got a letter from abroad. Oh, yeah.
Had one of those crinkly stamps in it.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
God, we're stupid.
Yeah, we are.
Here's one. Did Brian ever pay time?
No.
That's still outstanding?
That's still outstanding. There was
All right, so when do we send Radio, Moose, and Rocco down there to handle this?
Little backstory.
Yeah.
Brian has perpetuated this lie that he was going to pay Ty his money.
Right.
So I get a text from Ty. It was this week.
Right.
And he sends me a screenshot of a conversation in which Brian alleged that he was here in Northwest Arkansas and wanted to drop the money off.
Right.
I said, Ty sends me a thing. He's like, hey, if he drops us off, can you grab it? I said, not a problem. I got you.
Yeah.
He never showed. Again.
So again, let me ask you: when do we send radio station Moose and Rocco down to handle this?
I don't know. I don't. It's not my fight.
Okay,
you know,
all right.
I'm with Ty on this.
Because in the neighborhood, you know, when you owe somebody money and you don't pay, there's consequences. You know, you go swimming with cement shoes, that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how that goes sometimes. I'm from the old country. That's how we handled things. I don't know which old country, but I'm from the old country. All right. Let's see here. Chris in Fayetteville. This is a good capper on the whole Urban Meyer drink situation here.
Okay.
Mules are drinks for people who can't drink liquor straight like a champ. Well said.
Yep.
I don't think we can top that. That's
No.
very well said. Thank you, Chris. Okay. We do need to discuss something here coming up on ESPN Arkansas. The latest get-rich-quick scheme gone awry.
I have some thoughts on this.
I do as well. That's all coming up here on Ruscin and Zach. I want to tell you about Vichy Aesthetics and Wellness. They can get you on track with your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. In-office or telemedicine visits available. Mention Ruscin and Zach. Get 10% off the first package at Vichy Aesthetics and Wellness. VICI. Vichy Aesthetics and Wellness. Call or text at 479-343-8424. 343-8424. Vichy Aesthetics and Wellness. There's more coming right up here on ESPN Arkansas.
This bad habit continues next. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. And
On ESPN Arkansas, download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite, white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC. Head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot. It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill. So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Conneray Drive into Queen, Arkansas. Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
On ESPN Arkansas.
Commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home, quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Stick around after the sun sets. Twin Peaks is open really late. Wind down with bourbon and late night bites.
Over the river and through the woods, to Salisaw we go. Mock Legal Solutions is opening a second location to serve our Eastern Oklahoma clients. 105 East Chickasaw. For divorce and custody, let us give you the Christmas gift of a new start. And for personal injury, we will get you a settlement check when Grandma gets run over by that reindeer. 918-238-2363. Or check out our website at mocklegalsolutions.com. Free intakes and payment plans available. Mock Legal Solutions, real advice, reasonable price.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Time to join the smarter guys at Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
When a furnace has broken down again, homeowners may have a feeling it's time to replace it.
We recommend Energy Star qualified furnaces. They're up to 97.3% efficient, and that will save you some serious money over the next decade.
Your new heating system from Stiff Plumbing and HVAC will come with a variable speed blower that adjusts for a constant flow of warm, quiet, comfortable air.
Call 751-9691 or online at stithplumbingandhvac.com. Tune in next time to hear Zach say,
Call us. We're the original home of the 10-year parts and labor warranty.
10 years, no worries.
on the next episode of the Smarter Guys at Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
Hello, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist R.B. Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Going to be a cold one out there tonight. The winds will be calming down, but chilly for parade goers going to the Christmas parade in Fayetteville. It'll be cold for that. And certainly by tomorrow morning, getting off to work and school to temperatures in the teens. By the afternoon, we're looking at highs mid upper 40s, lots of sunshine. Beautiful day. Great day to stop by with a toy. We've got a toy drive going on in Rogers at the Walmart off of Pleasant Crossing. As we go to Saturday, a little bit warmer. Highs back in the mid 50s. Next rain chances on Sunday. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines. We make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Stadium Shop, and in particular, the Good Chair, because I had that place to sit. The Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert, Joanna Moss sucks. Going to be seated in the Good Chair. Football National Signing Day was yesterday. Arkansas signed 24 players, including 2 that were committed to UCLA. Our 4-star quarterback, Madden Iamaleava, and 3-star wide receiver, Jace Brown. 24 commitments in all, ranked 29th nationally. Flip side of that is Patrick Kudus and Isaiah Satania have entered the transfer portal. The Arkansas women's basketball team hosts BC tonight at Bud Walton. It's not the Powder, it's the school. It's part of the ACC SEC Challenge. Arkansas's 4-5 on the year. Men's basketball team, they're going to host UTSA Saturday in Fayetteville. Tip time on that's 1 p.m.
BC Powder.
You ever have that?
Nope.
Oh, that's some real stuff right there.
Works?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations. Okay. All right, DQ.
Your polls.
Yes.
Before they perfected the Q-tip, have you ever wondered what kinds of horrific things went wrong with tips A through P?
I wondered that.
30% of people are curious and said yes, but 70% of people said no.
Be a hell of a 30 for 30.
Have you reached the age where house arrest doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world?
Sounds great to me.
88% said yes. Have you already started your holiday weight gain? 73% said yes.
Affirmative. Dang it. Yeah, Jinx.
God, we share a brain.
Does
Terrifying.
Airbnb imply the existence of Earthbnb, Firebnb, and Waterbnb? 55% of people said no.
The Earth Force.
And if someone tells you they are happy, are you buying it? 63% of people said no.
They're with me.
And
Yeah,
those
I
are
don't
your
buy it.
polls.
There's
Go
something
touch
going
grass.
on there. I don't know what it is.
Again, I had a conversation with a friend of mine last night, and I know the disaster that his life is. And he said, I'm like, how you doing, man? I haven't talked to you for, oh, man, I'm great. Everything's going great. I'm like, no, it's not. I know better.
Oh, okay. Jamie, been listening for years. I have no idea who Joe Apamukas is or why he sucks. I think that was the guy in Perfect Strangers. No, that was Balky Papadopoulos or whatever.
Papadopoulos. Yes, he was from the Isle of
Mykonos.
Mykonos, yeah.
I was watching that today.
Of course you were.
It's on Pluto now. I was watching. Balky was going to get married to that that blonde lady, whatever her name was. Arlene Sorkin is the actress' name.
Like related to Aaron Sorkin?
I don't know. She did America's Funniest People with Dave Coulier.
Wow.
Do you remember this?
No, I do not.
Okay, so there was America's Funniest Home Videos, big hit.
Sure.
And ABC, in their infinite wisdom, let's do another show that's exactly the same and call it something else.
Yeah.
So they did America's Funniest People, and yeah,
it was a disaster, wasn't it?
it wasn't. It
But
wasn't
did
on for a while. But
Did they get a sponsor? Did
Oh,
they
yeah,
pay
they
for it?
paid the bills,
Yeah,
yeah,
all right.
of course.
Then it was a success.
Vin DeBona production. So yeah, they got it done.
I don't think you can say Vin DeBona.
That's the man's name.
No, but you can't say that. I'd like to. You know what? I'll put my foot down on that one. We cannot say Vin DeBona.
This is a new era now. We can say whatever we want again.
What's his name?
Vin DeBona. That's his name. Why did you set me up? That's going to be an after drop now, you ass. Oh, God, I hate you. Oh.
It's too easy.
Oh, man.
DQ, what's his name?
Don't
all right,
do
never
it.
mind.
I'm not falling
Don't
for
do
it.
it. Don't do it.
What's your favorite burger?
Cheese and mayonnaise only?
Yeah, but where do you get it?
Not at that place. That place is gone now.
Yeah, I know. I drove
Still
past there
seafood
the other
there
day.
now.
Yeah.
It's over with.
Yeah, that was sad.
Too bad.
That was a sad day when that closed. sad day. What's his name?
Vincent LaGuardia DeBona. Not. It wasn't Clarence DeBone like in Growing Pains.
It was Richard Stabone.
Richard Stabone. I'm sorry.
Clarence.
That's right. What was the principal's name? He had a weird name too.
Belding.
No. That's Saved by
Is that the
Bell.
best fictional principal? Belding? Has to be.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, he didn't have a crazy name. I must be thinking of somebody else. Okay, never mind.
Thank you, Big Mike. Thank you.
No, you can't talk about that, Big Mike. That's the problem. You can't. Okay. How do we get out of this? We just stop.
Just hit the button and be done with it.
That's right. Oh yeah, Mystery Science Theater. Just press the button, man.
Just hit the button.
Okay. We'll be back.
We still have
here.
got to get to this.
Oh, we're going to.
Okay.
We're going to. We're also going to get to how difficult it is to go to a freaking basketball game in 2024. The days of just the cash box. No. That doesn't really work anymore.
No.
There's a whole process involved. What a pain in the butt this whole
really rough.
thing is. Yeah. Hey, Hickey and Whole Law Partners have you covered in the River Valley, Northwest Arkansas, Little Rock, and in Mena. They specialize in divorce, custody cases, and civil litigation. They have over 70 years combined experience to go to work for you. KevinHickeyLaw.com or 479-434-2414. KevinHickeyLaw.com or 479-434-2414.
Zach. I don't know. Somebody else.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
At center, number 35, a 6'11 junior from Slater, Missouri, Joe Klein.
Michael Jordan knocked down by Klein.
For Arkansas, their key player, obviously, in the middle, 6'11. Joe Klein leads the team in scoring and rebounding.
Is that a better introduction for you this morning?
Can we just put that on a loop? Just drive around in my car and feel special.
This is The Morning Rush, only on ESPN 99.5.
Are you going to start the new year dealing with the same old joint pain, losing sleep, not able to take walks or do what you love because of your knees or hips? Don't do it. Take action now to get the pain relief you deserve for 2025. Call QC Kinetics now. Say goodbye to shoulder and back pain. QC Kinetics local medical professionals are waiting for you. Their advanced protocols in regenerative medicine have helped tens of thousands of people. QC Kinetics uses the healing properties of your own body to attack the root cause of your pain, revitalizing your joints so you can move again. This is the future of medicine. If you've been told surgery is your best or maybe only option, you deserve a second opinion. Find out if all-natural regenerative medicine is right for you. Call QC Kinetics. The consultation is free, and you can use HSA and FSA dollars. Hey, get started now. Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234. That's QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Is your hair game in overtime? Then head to Fantasy Sports Cuts, the ultimate hair joint for men. We don't just cut hair, we draft the perfect style for your dome. Our scissor-wielding all-stars will turn your mop into a championship look. Want the Hail Mary mohawk or the slam dunk fade? We've got you covered. So hustle down to Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every day is game day for your hair. Walk-ins are welcome or book online at fantasysportscuts.com or give us a call. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Hey, Ty Richardson for my friend Chris Brewer at USA Fireworks. Have you ever celebrated the new year with fireworks? And what better way to purchase your fireworks show than getting it at wholesale prices? Get more for your money. If you're interested in purchasing a fireworks show at wholesale prices, send us a message at our website at USA Fireworks at usafireworks.org. In 2024 with a bang at USA Fireworks.
It's finally cooler outside. Time to cozy up with fall favorites at Mockingbird Kitchen in Fayetteville. Savor the flavors of their house-smoked duck breast served with sautéed greens, sweet potato smash, and molasses barbecue sauce. Or dig into their famous Mockingburger made with local grass-fed beef and their secret sauce. Pair your meal with a signature cocktail or local beer. Open Wednesday through Sunday for lunch, dinner, or weekend brunch. Mockingbird Kitchen has something for everyone, including vegetarian and gluten-free options. Mockingbird Kitchen, modern Ozark cuisine at its finest.
Have you been suffering with foot pain, knee pain, lower back pain, or plantar fasciitis? Do you feel like you're putting your life on hold? And maybe you've even tried all kinds of remedies with no relief. You might even be considering surgery like Kathleen.
I was buying new shoes every 3 months. It was terrible. I was in tears a lot. It hurt that bad. For 2 years, I was watching these commercials thinking, this can't be real. You know, you're never going to find out if you don't try. So my legs and my feet do not hurt like they did before Good Feet.
And Dave is also a satisfied customer of the Good Feet store.
Whether you're young or old, these are life-changing. I've tried the rest. The best is Good Feet.
You have nothing to lose except for your pain. No shots, no surgery, no medication, and no waiting. Good Feet arch supports are available today. Come in and see what we can do for you. We're located across from Walmart on Mall Avenue in Fayetteville and in Rogers on West Pauline Parkway behind Gearhead Outfitters in the district. Walk-ins are welcome.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We've got a letter from abroad.
There it is. All right. 866-285-4005 here on Ruscin and Zach. It is almost 24 minutes until 5 o'clock. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
On a lighter note, would you like to see me feed my cat?
Yes. Without question, yes.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
I made one mistake one time.
Yeah.
And it was working here.
Woo pig. What were you so angry about that day?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So, let me just let's jump off right here with this particular conversation.
Talk to it.
Yes. So, I woke up this morning and I'm checking the computer. I'm looking at what's going on in the world. And two things are trending. Megyn Kelly and Hawk Tuah. And my first thought is there must have been an interview. What happened here?
No.
But
no, it's better.
So it's better. And what do my wondering eyes should appear but something better than that? So
let's treat this like, remember USA Today? They would give you the McNews. Here's the short version of it, and then we'll discuss.
Okay, all right.
Haley Welch, also known as the Hawk Tuah girl.
That's right, the pride of Tennessee. Yeah.
Launched a meme coin last night. Everyone lost their money.
That's like a crypto thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone lost their money, and now people want her thrown in jail. Let's start there.
Okay. First of all.
Yep.
If you were dumb enough to invest in Hawk Tuah coin, you kind of get what you get, okay? I feel no sympathy for you. I don't feel sad for you. You're a moron.
If this is your Pied Piper, this is where, when I talk about forever flights, these are the folks that need to maybe go off first.
I absolutely love that somewhere last night people were sitting around and their phone starts dinging and they're like, wait a minute. Oh, Hawk Tuah's got money now. Oh, this is it. This is my ticket to fame and fortune. My ship has come in. Take all my money. Take it all.
So there are people that are filing complaints with the Securities and Exchange Commission, the real SEC, and want Haley Welch thrown in jail for this. Apparently, people lost a lot of money in this thing. It peaked and then it crashed.
Yeah.
And apparently it was being bought by one particular block of people who took all the money and then dashed.
So, the people at Enron or the people with Bernie Madoff, those people were ripped off.
Right.
Okay.
Feel bad for them.
Yes. And some never. They lost everything in those collapses and everything. And the people paid. They went to jail and all that stuff. This one's on you.
Right.
This is not on her. This is on you.
All right.
This one's on you.
So tomorrow we'll be launching Craft Coin with a market cap of about 20 mil. And we'll see where it goes from there.
This is
now they are calling this a rug pull scam.
The old rug pull.
The old rug pull. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Hawk Tuah pulling the rug pull. Oh man, what a time.
Okay, so it's and I'm just reading here from the Security and Exchange Commission website.
I see. All right.
Rug pulling is considered theft and fraud in most jurisdictions. Authorities like the SEC and FBI actively pursue rug pull scammers, and penalties are severe. You'll likely face felony charges and years in federal prison if caught and convicted. Your assets seized. Any profits you make will be paid back to the victims.
Better investment than the collective.
Oh, no question. No question. But anyway, we have DQ. You're not a crypto girl. Are you interested in, I don't know, any of these celebrity
Taylor Swift coin?
Yeah,
discuss.
T-Swift coin.
It's always a scam.
Yes.
You'll never get your money back.
No. There are people that I was just reading through some of this. There were people that had photos of their exchange on this, $35,000, $20,000. I know.
Where do people get this money?
I don't know.
Who has $35,000 laying around that are Haley Welch? I've done no research. Seems pretty solid. It all came together in the last 20 minutes.
If you think about it, it's the same principle as the collective or NIL. We're going to give you the money. You're going to keep it, not tell me what you do with it. Am I missing anything?
Pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, maybe they should get Haley Welch to be the spokesmodel for the collective. Maybe that would move some money around.
Yeah,
You know
great
what I'm saying?
question from Rusty. How does Megyn Kelly fit into this? She was just trending last night.
Her name was above the other name on the screen. That's the only way. I thought there was a connection. There really wasn't.
Here's a question from Nate in Fayetteville. Zach, did you get your Doge money back? Almost. I'm within $22 of getting all of my
we're
money
getting
back.
there, baby.
I'm getting there
We are.
slowly but surely.
That's right.
Slowly but surely. We are.
But, from what I know about investing, it's very little. But with what I know, like, you meet with advisors and you come up with a plan, and this is all, like, thought out and measured, and you put a plan together and you go. Bad investing is, what? All right, go. Like, that's what happened here.
It's like you check your account. I got $35,000. What the hell?
I don't think anybody at Charles Schwab was like, this is a good one.
Exactly
We need
what
to
you
get in
wanna
on
do, yeah.
this.
Right. My uncle does this for a living. And when I told him what I did with the Dogecoin, he called me a name that I can't say on the radio. But I told him it was just for fun and sport. And it's not money that I couldn't lose. I mean, it's not like life-changing money. And I said to him, but if it hits, and he goes, it won't, you. And proceeded to call me another name.
Right.
Russell and Mountain Home, thankful for the random law advice from his sports show.
Well, you're welcome. I mean, that's very good. We don't want you to be busted for insider trading or anything.
I don't think
around
you.
here. Or a rugs scam or whatever this thing was called. Ponzi scam. I don't know. But I just can't imagine how dumb you have to be like, oh, Hawk to a girl coin. All right.
That sounds
Here's
great.
$30,000. Here you go.
Yeah.
Blowing the family nest egg on that.
All right. Now, here's the other side of it. A kid who we went to school with, this is Stephen Fayetteville, went to school with his kids, got into Bitcoin. He was waiting tables. Now he splits his time between Ibiza and Dubai.
Oh, look at that. Okay. But, like, that's going to fall apart, too, eventually. Because, and listen, I don't understand everything. But what I do understand is that there's nothing at the end of the line here.
Okay. So here's
when you invest in oil, there's an oil barrel somewhere that you own.
So I'll give you the numbers. I own 263 Dogecoins. 263.17 to be precise.
How many Stanley Nickels is that?
Now, just hear I want to know what your thought on this is.
All right.
263.17.
Okay.
My average buying price was like 49.
Okay.
Something like that. I bought it the night Elon was on SNL just because I was drunk and I was sitting there with somebody and I'm like, to hell with it. Let's buy a few. And I've purchased as it's kind of bounced around. My goal was simply to make this, it was a joke. I was just going to follow it along. What number would I have to hit where you would advise me as my financial advisor to sell? Now, I've read all the stuff. I'm thinking if it ever got to like $5, I'm out. Peace out. I'm done.
$5?
Yeah, that would be over $1,000 in my pocket.
Oh, I see. No, I'd keep going.
You think you just stay with it?
No, I would go all the way to Bitcoin. Go to $200,000.
I don't think it's ever going to get there. I really don't.
Well, maybe not in your lifetime, but in somebody else's.
Everything I've read says like the high in 2025 is going to be like 1.37. I'm like, all right, that would get me my money back.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not shelling out a ton for a meme coin, but I like to have some fun with it. I mean, there were some days where my initial investment was down under $1. Now
I feel like I've really missed out on these. I feel like if with a little more financial knowledge, I could have been one of these people that just has $35,000 laying around to waste willy nilly on this particular.
Yeah, Derek, I don't feel that way. I think
so.
Yeah, I think you might have had $35 laying around.
Well, I could get you $30. I mean, you're not going to be happy.
Where are we?
I can get it for you.
Where are we right now?
The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach.
Oh yeah,
Nate in Fayetteville texted in. It's not a loss if you never sell.
That's also true. Now I'm back. We've taken a bit of a hit this afternoon. We're down 18%, so I'm back over $25 to break even.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Like, oh, Haley Welch. All right, bye.
I mean, if it was Warren Buffett, you'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Well, don't you want to call your advisor, Edward? No, bye. I can't imagine that. It doesn't make sense to me. I just can't. I don't know.
You go full.
Call me old, I guess.
Full Dukes. Sell. DQ, that's trading.
Where the hell is Beaks?
They're in love.
I can't imagine that.
I was drunk when I bought it, and I was like,
that I can imagine, though.
And,
this I can't imagine.
It cost me like $50. Okay. I've spent $50, believe me, in far worse fashions than doing that.
But I can't imagine you put $30,000 in Haley Welch's money. Like, what are you doing?
Here's a great text. There are a few real get-rich-quick schemes. Real investing is long-term. How long have you been in? 3 years.
Yeah, I've been in.
And I've lost almost all of it.
I have no. There is no get-rich-quick scheme unless you win the lottery. That's pretty quick.
Yeah, you mean radio,
it's not a scheme? I mean,
radio is not a get-rich-quick scheme?
No, sir. We are no. This is no.
Here we go. Philip in Fort Smith. I can hook you up with some NFTs. DQ, what are those?
Oh,
if you have money to burn.
I don't have money. That's the whole point of this.
Yeah, that's why I work in radio.
I want money to burn. That's what I want. I don't have it. I want it. That's the thing. Oh my Lord, I can't imagine this. I've had investments. My grandfather left an inheritance when he died 5 years ago, I think it was, and so I've had investments ever since then, and I haven't done anything with them. So I've been in for 5 years.
Okay,
in the investing game.
For those that are concerned,
yeah.
My uncle works for Shearson Lehman. Like, he handles everything for me. This is me getting drunk on a Friday night and just going crazy.
It cost you $50.
It cost me $50. Believe me, I have blown $50 in far worse ways than doing this.
Folks.
Trust me.
He really has.
I really have.
He's
wasted
nothing. More money.
Yeah, $700 in a weekend once.
Believe me, folks.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we have to offer up a piece of advice here. Should Logan Paul ever have a currency, don't invest in it. Okay?
I think he has, and he's also gotten in trouble.
Okay. Who's the next celebrity we could talk about that is on the rise? If Tyler, the Creator, ever has currency, don't get into it.
I don't.
Okay. If Chappell Roan ever has currency.
It's not these actual famous people that are doing this. It's only YouTubers and influencers.
Okay, if Mr. Beast has a coin.
That's great. And his company's getting in trouble right now, too.
Don't invest with Mr. Beast's coin, all right? Thank you. Nice to you.
Here's NFTs are worse. Thanks, Bill in Fort Smith.
Yeah, that's a dumb. Again, there's nothing there. When you invest in something, if you buy gold, you have gold somewhere. There is gold.
I have,
you know what I mean?
263 Dogecoins, and DQ actually bought me one, so I have 264.
Well, or you have one actual one and 263 virtual ones.
My account says that I have 263.
At some point, they go to the end of the line and they see nothing is there, and this whole thing collapses. I'm telling you.
No, it collapsed last night. There was nothing there. There there.
But I'm saying all of this stuff. Mm-hmm. Eventually, we go to the end of the line and we're like, wait a minute.
Why are you being so negative about a currency that you can't actually use?
Because I missed the boat and I'm pissed.
Because you just dump money into it.
I want to go to Mykonos.
Oh, okay.
I can't do it. I should have been a contender.
Justin Mountain Home says, you're saying all of the craft coin I bought is useless. Yes.
Yes.
Here's somebody that says, I think Doge is actually up. No, it's not.
Okay.
I did it on a whim because I was bored. And
well, there you go.
Yeah, like my real money is elsewhere. Real money is elsewhere. This is just frustrating because I just want my money back.
Okay. All right. Well, one day maybe that'll happen.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
I doubt it. It's going to tease me. It's going to get within $1, and then it's going to collapse again.
Oh, man.
That's great, Tyler. Thank you.
All right. What did Tyler say?
You don't.
Oh. Okay. Can you buy organs? Is that something like that. Philip
hit 104 yesterday.
Philip says $100 bill is a worthless piece of paper. You know what, though?
Being very negative.
Here's the thing, Philip. If I take that $100 and I go to the store and buy shoes, I'm going to get shoes in exchange for that $100. So, I mean, that's how it works. And if the shoes are less than $100, they're going to give me some money back.
Yeah.
Here's change. Try and keep up with the financial system we're all working with here.
Ethereum's up, too. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah. If I bought that, I'd be okay.
Right.
But I didn't. I'm a jackass.
Now, here's the other thing going on is you got to go to this basketball game, and it seems like maybe I'm mistaken, but it seems like they couldn't make it more difficult to buy tickets.
Oh, my God.
The old days, you go to the lady with the cash box at the front door,
Right.
You give her $5, you get in.
Okay, shout out Fort Smith Public Schools. They have a link. You buy a ticket. It's very, very simple.
Right. Okay.
The place that I'm going tonight, not so much.
Okay.
No, they accept no form of currency except blood, and that's how I'm going to have to get into this thing tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. School sports are getting very, very difficult to attend for me.
I want us to go back to the cash box. It was a simpler time.
I want a paper ticket in my hand.
Right. You know? Here's $5. You let me in. That's it. None of the. Oh, you got Cash App.
Cash App. Cash App. Who has Cash App?
I thought that was
here's a good text. As bad as your sports talk is, your financial talk is worse. Thank you. I'm gonna.
My investments make money. What are you talking about?
I'm going to demand that they take my Dogecoin off my hands today.
Okay, you're gonna give it at the at the gate.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I only recently discovered Apple Pay, which
love that.
Which is one of the. It is a godsend.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
I forgot my wallet, and I'm in a grocery store, and the lady behind the counter goes, "Do you have Apple Pay?" I'm like, "I don't know." So I hand her my phone, and she's like, "Oh, you do." And she's like, "Watch this." And she holds my phone up and bing. I'm like, "Wait a minute. What?" She goes, "Yeah, you're good to go."
And in the spirit of the season, you bought everybody's groceries.
I did. I think I purchased groceries for everybody in line.
What a nice guy. What a nice guy.
Yeah. I'd love for them to take Apple Pay. That'd be great.
Yeah. Okay.
And I can't even weasel my way in and claim media because they're gonna go, no.
Oh yeah, you can't do it.
No,
well,
I can't do that.
You can't even get into the hospitality room.
There is no hospitality room.
Oh, okay. Oh. I tried.
Yeah.
All right. This is your drive home powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. Okay, so we'll have more for you coming up in a moment here. 866-285-4005. River City Coatings is here for your powder coating needs. It's not just a layer of paint. It becomes part of the metal that can withstand chemicals, abrasions, and more. When you need your metals to last, get powder coating from River City Coatings. They've been doing this for over 25 years. And they've got all the colors and all that stuff. And now offer laser cutting, press brake forming, and welding. Get you some of that. River City Coatings in Van Buren, 471-7675. RiverCityCoatings.com. River City Coatings. Yeah, Big Mike's right. As soon as you dump the Doge, you're gonna go through the roof. Yep, that's what happens. It's like when you stop watching your team, they play well, and then you can't turn the game back on because it's a jinx. Same thing. We'll continue. Drive home powered by Mr. Sparky. Stay where you are.
It's Thursday, December 5th. I'm Brandon Evans in the 4029 newsroom. Here's what's happening tonight. Our Abner Sosa previews the Lights of the Ozarks parade in Fayetteville, which starts at 6:30. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby will also be live there ahead of the annual event. In other news, Arkansas Governor Sarah Sanders was in Bentonville today revealing giving machines near the square. We'll explain how they work and tell you how you can purchase an item or good deed to be delivered to someone in need this holiday season. And don't forget, the 4029 and Arkansas CW annual toy drive is tomorrow at the Pleasant Grove Walmart in Rogers from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Interested in catching a Christmas parade near you? Maybe you want to know which local high school football teams are making runs for a state title. All the info you need is available right now at 4029tv.com and with our free mobile app. For everything else, including your Get Ready weather forecast and Hog Wild Sports Report, join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Oh, man.
Coach, are you okay in there?
Just flushed my keys down the toilet. Now I can't get in my car or house. What am I going to do?
Coach, I've been telling you, call Papa Lock. They'll get you a new set of keys and have you back on the road in no time.
Thanks, DQ. I'm calling Papa Lock right now.
Now what?
I can't find my phone.
Aw, Coach.
I'm going in.
Papa Lock. Your keys, your car, your house, your sanity. Call 479-444-9900.
Hey, Ty Richardson for Brett and Shannon Brundage at Fish City Grill. Local Arkansans who grew up in the state and are Razorback fans just like you. At Fish City Grill, you'll taste the difference with fresh shucked oysters and their chalkboard specials. Fish City Grill in Rogers, available for curbside pickup and delivery. 479-636-8833. Come by and see their team at 2003 South Bellevue Road in Rogers.
Fish City Grill, your home for all things seafood.
Looking for the perfect jewelry to celebrate life's special moments? Welcome to Swift Jewelry. At Swift's, we specialize in turning your dreams into stunning reality. Whether it's a beautiful custom engagement ring, a unique anniversary gift, or a special piece just for you, our expert jewelers can craft the perfect masterpiece that tells your story. Come visit us in beautiful downtown Fayetteville next to Hugo's Restaurant or at swiftsjewelry.com. Swift's Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks Scratch Kitchen scores every time. Dig into hand-smashed burgers, chef-inspired flatbreads, and more at your local lodge.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Get real and keep it real this holiday season by buying real Christmas trees. Did you know that buying real Christmas trees helps save the American Christmas tree farming industry? For every 10 Christmas trees planted, an acre of land is saved. And so are American farmers' jobs. Plus, buying real Christmas trees helps keep real holiday memories alive while helping our environment. Buy real Christmas trees this holiday season at Lowe's or wherever Christmas trees are sold. Get more information online at getrealkeepitreal.com.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned.
There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Fine, we roll onward here on ESPN Arkansas on a Thursday evening here. Ruskin and Zach, 866-285-4005. Text us, call us, sit there quietly, whatever you want to do. You want to talk about Kudus leaving or Satania or basketball after the win the other night or whatever you want to talk about. We're here. Pittman, Bobby Petrino, anything. It's all on the table. We're wide open here for this hour here on Ruskin and Zach. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
So you aim at their butt and hit them that way.
Okay.
That's it. I just wanted to see what that one was.
Okay. All right. Boy, lots to discuss here. Again, text us or call us here. A call would be nice, because Zach's not here. DQ and I, we need somebody to talk to, right? 866-285-4005. A lot of rumors swirling on the old transfer portal front. I have nothing firm to share with you at this point, other than Kudus is leaving and Isaiah Satania is leaving as well. Those are the two most recent ones that are legitimate to me. That doesn't mean that there won't be more. But that's all I got right now to share with you. I mean, I want to give you any kind of a bad intel, believe it or not, around here. I don't understand. We're still having this disconnect where, like, you're supposed to be loyal to the place. And no matter what, this is a business, folks. Like, Kudus has every right to go find a better deal somewhere else if he can. Or maybe they told him, go find a better deal somewhere else. Like, these things are, every situation isn't just someone walking in and say, I quit. I don't think that's every situation. Sometimes they're told. I don't know what happened here. But the portal door swings both ways here with this transfer portal. Coaches are using it to trim the roster, and players are using it to get more money somewhere else. That's the way it is. So, but to, they're calling Kudus a traitor out there and stuff like that. It seems a bit extreme. It seems a bit unfair since we don't know exactly what the situation is. But, we never know the situation on this stuff. We just, look at it and make a call one way or the other. It could be right, wrong, or indifferent, whatever it is. But this is the way this is. It doesn't. The thing swings both ways here. So that's the way that thing goes here. And he was hurt. He was beat up most of the year. So he didn't give you much anyway. And as somebody said, and listen, he may be he may be volunteering his time at a soup kitchen. I don't know what he does. But as far as production goes, you can get any wide receiver that can fog a mirror that can catch 400 yards. All right. The wide receiver stuff. See, this is the thing about this signing class that I don't know if they did enough yet on the offensive line. It's going to come down to the portal, and you've got to have a high hit rate there, and they just haven't. In that regard, so I just don't know if they did enough on the portal or on the offensive line anyway to call this thing a success. I mean, wide receivers, you can't build a team around those. You just can't. And then if you do get a great wide receiver, well, you had Andrew Armstrong this year. The guy got one touchdown. They didn't target him at all in the critical area, which is probably one of the reasons they were so bad down there. So I don't know. The Kudus thing, They must have some plan, right? Is that what we're doing, or do they? Very intriguing. And I don't think you called a guy a traitor. He's trying to get more money somewhere else, or whatever the case may be. All right, let's check in. Peter from Australia is with us now on the phone. Hi, Peter.
Hey, mate. Calling up, first off, I listened to the live stream and saw you were down a host.
Yes, sir.
So
thank you.
I called in sick to work today because I just couldn't be bothered going in. So I figured I'll fill in with you guys. But let's not talk too much about sports because you know, that's somewhat depressing at times. I'm there in 2 weeks, and I want to throw it out to the listeners. What places do you want me to prank call while I'm there for extra hashtag content to create for your show? Now, whether it's attached or not, you just let me know. It could be a friend of yours. It could be anyone. I'm happy to be a shill for you guys and the listeners and the MBI Premium Plus Patreons, whatever you guys call it.
Okay.
But I am more than happy to fill in and do whatever you want. Now, say the number, I don't care. But the big thing here is, well, later on today, I'm going to the second test match for the cricket, Australia versus India, Adelaide Oval. It's a day-night test.
Oh.
If I were you, I would bet heavily on India winning that one. I don't think we're going to come close. So it's not going to be good. But I wanted to mention as well, very quickly for yourself, this whole notion of Bobby Petrino going to Charlotte and then not. I've got serious issues with Hunter Yurachek and him being AD and basically not really ever recruiting a proper coach at any point in time. I've listened to you guys, mention this previously, but the fact that we went to Dan Enos, which you guys called, was it the sedan?
The sedan.
Of an offense?
Yeah.
A brilliant description, I think, there. But I think the fact that they went back to the well, he had his little redemption tour where he went to the Little Rock Touchdown Club and everyone stood up and clapped because he wants to come back and have an apology tour, but then he's wanting to go and be a head coach again. I'm not buying any of it. And I don't think the regular fan is either, but it's sort of the wool's been pulled over our eyes from everyone on the hill there. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, I think that the leadership is not very forward-thinking in you have this whole situation with football in particular. Like, you've got a you're trying to get into this this fortress of being, ranked consistently and all that. You've tried attacking, let's say, from the south. No way in from the south. You got to find another way to get in. I think you got to. There needs a lot of reimagining of how the whole operation works with football. That's why the record is the record. I understand that, but to me, you need to put another set of or two of eyes on this thing, and your AD doesn't like NIL, so you kind of have to. It would be why I would make a move because we're not looking forward here; we're looking backward. It seems like to me with a lot of the strategy on stuff. We can keep going this way and keep having, the 31st recruiting class, the 28th recruiting class, or whatever it is. We've been doing it this way forever, and nobody has come up with a new way to do it. And maybe it's time for that fresh set of ideas and options to do it. Maybe that's time for that person. I don't know. That's what I think.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that we've got an AD that doesn't like NIL, I think it's here to stay.
Yeah.
And I know Dabo Swinney's not a fan of that, but at the same time, we can't have someone on the hills just relying on very rich benefactors to sort of, get John Calipari, that sort of thing. So I don't know. It's something I get really annoyed about. The fact that Bobby Petrino came back after the way he, I had to censor myself just then about what he did with the program back in 2012. I can't understand it, and I still don't, and I'm not a fan of him whatsoever. So, yeah. Anyway, hopefully I'll be going to the bowl game this year. My brother-in-law Jeff buy those tickets wherever it is, and hopefully it's not somewhere too cold. I don't want to go through my first game, which was the Liberty Bowl in 2010. That was very, very cold. I was hideous. I turned up to that game wearing a typical Australian, a hoodie and Adidas track pants, and that was it. Wind chill, I don't know what that is, and I found out very quickly. Other than the very frozen funnel cakes, and it wasn't hot chocolate, it was tepid chocolate that I was ended up drinking. It was shocking.
You chewed it. You didn't drink it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, look, I'll be there in a couple of weeks, mate. But other than going to Outback Steakhouse with DQ, which DQ, that's going to be an adventure, won't it?
Oh, that's going to be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at the menu first.
Yes, yeah. I still don't know. I've had it twice, what a bloomin' onion is, and I still don't understand it. But I'm sure we'll be able to create some hashtag content in regards to that for the socials for you guys. But hey, look, if you want me to prank call anyone, let me know.
Okay.
Write in, and we'll go from there. Stay safe, mate.
All right. Thank you, Peter. Good to hear from you. In Australia, Peter calling in. Let's say they go to the Birmingham Bowl. All the content we need is him, like, going around Birmingham, like, doing stuff. Like going to the gas station, going to, what's that crappy fast food place? Milo's to get to order with that accent.
Yeah.
That's all the content we need right there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Thank you, Peter.
What are the other options? Memphis
is possible.
Birmingham, Tampa, right?
Yeah, Tampa, but not for the New Year's Day one, the other one.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. And maybe Houston.
My sister is just trying to figure out which one she'll have to go to. Or which one they'll go to, so she'll know how long she has to ride a bus.
Right.
To wherever.
Yeah.
I guess last time they went to Tampa, the charter bus broke down. And then there was an issue with the other charter bus. And apparently there are charter bus shortages at times.
I could see that.
So they couldn't get a new one. I don't know.
Yeah, you just can't go, we need bring another bus. And we'll be there in half hour. A little more complicated than that. I also thought that, in these NFL stadiums, they're all seats. Isn't it hard to do band stuff in a chair versus like the bleachers where you can, with the metal benches,
I've
you know what I
never
mean?
thought about that.
Yeah, I just wondered, like how hard is it to, do band stuff in a chair at a stadium?
They don't have any bleachers?
Not the, like Tampa. I think it's all chairs. It's all seats. I don't know about the Liberty Bowl because they're renovating it. There may be some that's still metal bleachers. I don't know.
Because the gym, like Bud Walton, it's all seats, but the band
area is
whatever they're called.
Yeah, it's like bleachers.
Yeah,
and it's all open. You can I don't know. Well, anyway. Oh, man, we should do that. If Dilatrade still existed, we would have Peter call in a Dilatrade and sell stuff in an Australian accent. That'd be great. That's such a great idea. All right. Good to hear from you, Peter. Thank you. The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky, 866-285-4005. That's how you can get in touch with us here on the program. DQ, you met the Badger at the Capital One Bowl?
Yeah, the Wisconsin Badger.
Oh, yeah. Bucky?
Is that his name?
I think it's Bucky Badger. I think so.
Yeah, my parents... I think my dad was the only one of us who went to the actual game.
Oh.
We just went with him to Florida and went to SeaWorld.
Yeah. Okay. Matt is a former band member. He says bleachers are better than chairs with armrests. Okay.
But it's possible, though.
Well, yeah. I mean,
to have...
You got to figure it out. I mean, that's what the stadium is. You can't just, sit outside or whatever.
Yeah.
Got to get in there. Let's see here. Okay. They have Dilad. Oh, there's another Dilatrade. Oh. This has potential, DQ. That's promise. He could sell a didgeridoo, a boomerang, yes. Some some Men at Work CDs, all kinds of stuff.
I actually watched I don't know how his podcast, they post the games on their YouTube channel sometimes, like old games, but not just clips. They post like entire games. And so I watched some of them.
With the Crows?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I guess this is when, because he said that the Crows are bad now, but I guess it was in their heyday or something.
Yeah.
But the AFL is really confusing.
The Australian Football League, for those of you who don't know.
I don't get it. There's like the pitch, I guess there's a certain place you can kick the ball that gets you 6 points, and then there's a certain place you kick the ball that only gets you 1, but they don't make any clarification on which one that is. And you can step in and out of bounds, seemingly. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you is there a goal line? Like you go over the line and it's a goal. It's points.
There's a goal line, but it's really far away from the goal.
I remember that from the Olympic rugby, which I don't know what this is rugby or Aussie football is different. I don't know, but because we won, we scored late in that rugby match and got the medal, whatever it was. Remember the Olympics? God, it seems like
that was
like a year ago. It seems like 4 months ago. Isn't that crazy? Here's a suggestion that if 4029 is doing any of these person on the street interviews about whatever, we just let them talk to Peter.
Oh, yeah.
Get his thoughts on whatever the topic of the day may be. You don't do that too much. Those are hard to do. They're very time consuming too, because you have to, like, if you get 5 people to talk, that means like 20 people told you no. So it's very time consuming to do the old what they used to call the man on the street interviews. Gas stations are a popular place. There's a lot of people there. I had to do a man on the street one time, and it sucked.
Like they asked you questions, or
no, I had to go there and ask people about something.
How many people told you no?
Probably 10, 12. I think I got 4, and I'm like, I'm out of here. This is enough. Because now there's less people working, so you've got more things to do. So you don't have time to hang out at a gas station for an hour and get, 5 interviews. Don't have time to do it. So another thing that's gone by the wayside in TV news, the old person on the street interview. We could get Peter to do a woo pig like Allison Wise did. That'd be pretty good. Not bad. Tyler wants to know if Peter cheats on us with other U.S. sports radio shows. Well, I mean, you got to remember, it's very early in the morning. They're still all day in Australia, so you can listen to other stuff. I wouldn't be bothered by that. It's like, I actually put this in my phone. In the time zone thing, I put Adelaide in there. Yeah, I put Adelaide
I have
in.
it too.
It's 9:48 in the morning there. So, I mean, you got all day to listen to stuff. I won't be bothered by that. It wouldn't bother me at all. But isn't that something? I got Adelaide, Australia in my...
Just for him?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I.
They're 16 and a half hours ahead. It's Friday morning there. And, of course, there's the old joke, what's going to happen in the Thursday night football game. So you can tell. Ha, ha, ha. I do like this football game tonight, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. Yeah, I think we're landing on Dial a Trade, DQ. We got to find one of these auction shows and have him sell a lawnmower or a washing machine or something on there. I think that'd be good. I think that's a great idea.
Okay, I'll look for who's still doing it.
So, Peter in Australia's first now. The backstory, if you don't remember, on Peter is he married an Arkansas girl. So that's the connection here. And his first game was the Liberty Bowl where Tejada won it, and it was like 20 below zero or something. One of the coldest games on record. And in spite of that, they won, so I guess that's part of it. But he stuck with it. Like, he didn't give up and like, I'm never doing this again after such a bad experience the first time out from a
Hasn't he
sit
said
there and freeze
that
perspective.
all the games he's been to have been losses?
Well, but they won that Liberty Bowl, though.
Okay. And I think the last
In like double overtime or
the
something.
last few he's been to have been losses.
Well, then maybe he doesn't need to go to this bowl
And
game.
then-
Maybe it'd be in Pittman's best interest if he didn't go.
I think what he said was all the games he's been to at Razorback Stadium.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's why he only goes to bowl games then.
Yeah.
Because it's not at the stadium. Yeah. Oh, this is a great idea, DQ. Could we get Peter to go bingo calling?
Yeah, they'll have just the Lions Club will have a special bingo.
Yeah, that's right.
Just for his arrival.
A special guest bingo caller tonight, Peter from Australia. How about that? Yeah. Tyler is amazed that there's no lag in the phone when Peter calls. Like it's, pretty, there's no delay as, like on TV, they'll talk to somebody in like Jerusalem or whatever, and they like sit there for like 4 seconds and then they start talking. And on the phone, that doesn't work. It's kind of crazy to me that there's that big cable under the ocean, right? And we waste valuable space on that cable under the ocean for Peter to call us and talk about whatever. I mean, there could be important business that needs to be conducted. No, we'll take up a space on. I think that's how that works. Maybe there's not a cable under the Pacific. Maybe it's just under the Atlantic. But somewhere there's something getting this from point A to point B, and we're taking up room. Ask Peter if it really is like Outback Steakhouse over there, which it isn't. That's funny to me. I enjoy that. I also love that it probably costs us a bunch of money to put those calls on the air.
Yeah.
So that makes me laugh too.
I wish
anyway.
that because he can't text for some reason.
Right. Yeah.
I wish that there was a way he could text the show, and then that costs more money for like every text.
Right. Oh man. Ryan wants me to put on the wall of promises back here behind me that Arkansas State will beat Arkansas next year. Ryan, that's a very negative attitude. Let me see what they do in the portal, and I'll get back to you on that, all right? Maybe they address this offensive line situation. In January, I'll be ready to make a call on that, maybe one way or the other, but not today. Let's see here. Jeff is texting in here now. It's almost 2025, and we can't international text yet. I don't know what to tell you. We're just glad the text machine works. Texters are like the fourth co-host on this show. You know what I mean? Very valuable. We couldn't do it without you. If we didn't have Zach and the text line was broken, I'd put Freddie Coleman on. I don't care. We're done. I'd be calling it at this point. No. A second attorney wants to put Zach married next year on the wall promise.
Just keep saying the next year.
This is like those people that predict the end of the world. They just keep pushing it back until one day they're going to be right. Oh, it's 2012. Oh, it's 2018. Oh, it's 20. No. Okay. Text from the 870 wants Peter to go Christmas caroling. Might be fun. It's kind of weird to show up on your own Christmas caroling, though. That's usually a group
still
thing.
Do that?
I think so. It's usually a group thing, though. That's not. You don't have one person on the stoop going, "Hello, here we go." It doesn't work. Okay. Let's see here. Bruce in Nashville. If Arkansas State and Memphis beat Arkansas, will Sam Pittman get fired? Probably not. Doesn't seem that way. Doesn't seem that way. All right. Well, here we are, 866-285-4005. The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky. Peter will not ride a bus. He just commented on our YouTube stream. So, there you go. All right, we will come back. We'll check on the poll questions with DQ and all the other stuff going on today coming up here momentarily on the program. The Fort Smith Taco Bell locations are accepting non-perishable food donations for Community Services Clearinghouse this Saturday from open to close. Every customer who donates a canned food item will be given a card for a free taco while supplies last. All donations will stay local and go directly to the Community Services Clearinghouse for their food pantry program. And all the stores are having a competition to see who can collect the most cans. So go by your favorite Taco Bell location in Fort Smith on Saturday from open to close and donate and help out the Community Services Clearinghouse in the River Valley. Taco Bell in Fort Smith. Go donate a canned good and get a free taco while supplies last this Saturday. That's a Taco Bell locations in Fort Smith.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I am a huge control freak.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. On ESPN Arkansas, download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC. Head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot. It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill. So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Collin Ray Drive in Queen, Arkansas. Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
On ESPN.
For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling. Make sure your heating and cooling systems are always running at their best. From expert maintenance to emergency repairs, replacements, and same-day service, their certified technicians keep you comfortable year-round. Right now, enjoy Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling seasonal tune-up special for just $69. Call 479-435-5039 today. That's 435-5039. Veterans, active military, and first responders get a 15% discount. Count on Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling.
Pinnacle Groves is a transitional senior living community, including independent living cottages, independent living apartments, assisted living, and memory care services for residents requiring clinical support. This variety of accommodations ensures that residents can find the right fit for their needs while enjoying a vibrant community. Pinnacle Groves is located at 5520 West Northgate Road, Rogers. Contact Elena or Scott at 479-662-8183 or tour today.
Jersey Mike's, locally owned and operated in Rogers, Bentonville, Fayetteville, and Springdale, believes in the value of ingredients, premium meats, the freshest vegetables, and delectable bread baked throughout the day. And then there's the juice that elevates your sandwich to the highest level. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Jersey Mike's subs are perfect for catering the office or your next tailgate party. Their cookie and brownie trays are the perfect finale to any type of gathering. Fresh baked daily, right there in the store. Jersey Mike's, the best submarine sandwich on the planet. Always.
Hi, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Going to be a cold one out there tonight. The winds will be calming down, but chilly for parade goers going to the Christmas parade in Fayetteville. It'll be cold for that. And certainly by tomorrow morning, getting off to work and school to temperatures in the teens. By the afternoon, we're looking at highs to mid upper 40s, lots of sunshine. Beautiful day. Great day to stop by with a toy. We've got a toy drive going on in Rogers at the Walmart off of Pleasant Crossing. As we go to Saturday, a little bit warmer. Highs back in the mid 50s. Next rain chances on Sunday. That's your Get Ready Weather. We're on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here at 5:33 on Ruscin and Zach, 866-285-4005. That's how you can get in touch with the program here and let us know what you're thinking or want to talk about or whatever the case may be. Or you're stuck in traffic, whatever you want to, whatever's on your mind, whatever's on your heart. We're ready to hear from you here on Ruscin and Zach. As there have been a few things that have we have covered today, as things continue here, but one of the things we covered today was the now ESPN is confirming that Bill Belichick interviewed at North Carolina for the head coaching vacancy for the Tar Heels. It's being reported by ESPN's Chris Lowe. North Carolina, of course, trying to replace Mac Brown. First reported by Inside Carolina, now being confirmed by ESPN. Bill Belichick is 72. Why he will want to deal with this mess that is college football, I have no idea. Unless you're just that addicted to being in the film room, in the locker room, around other coaches, whatever the case may be. It also leads you to believe that maybe there aren't any NFL prospects for Bill Belichick whenever this offseason rolls around. I mean, does this mean, let's walk through a what-if scenario. Does this mean if Hunter had let Pittman go this week, that Bill Belichick would have interviewed for the Arkansas job? I think that's what this means. So, in the same calendar year, Hunter Yurachek had the chance to hire John Calipari and maybe Bill Belichick in the same calendar year? Think about that. They would anoint him king if he had pulled that off. But no, we're not doing that. Also, does it make you change your mind if Bill Belichick is now available to coach in college? I mean, this school is the best at selling and packaging hope. You can't sell more hope than if Bill Belichick's your coach. And I know it was an interview at North Carolina, and maybe it's being blown out of proportion like he is doing something or whatever, but this has to change the calculus if you're not just here, if you're anywhere and you're borderline of bringing your guy back. Now Belichick sniffing around college jobs? It has to make you rethink things a little bit. We're getting enough texts about his young girlfriend. That'll be fine. Thank you. That's plenty. Appreciate that. Think about that. In 2024, Hunter Yurachek had the potential to hire both. Maybe he did hire John Calipari. He did that one, and could have hired Bill Belichick. Because if an SEC job is opening, Bill Belichick's going to make that call too, right? It's not just North Carolina. You know what I mean? I mean, if Bill Belichick calls about your head coaching vacancy, that's a call that you take, isn't it? If nothing else, you can just say, hey, guess what I talked to today on the phone? 45 minutes talking to Bill Belichick about football. Can you believe that? You know what? I hope he gets the North Carolina job. That'd be great. Be great for the ACC. Be great. All right, DQ's here with the poll questions for today. DQ?
Your poll question.
Now, Zach is responsible for a lot of these, so if they...
Today he put them up.
So if they take a dark turn, that's what the deal is, all right?
We'll start with the dark turn.
Okay, yeah, let's get it out of the way.
If someone tells you they're happy, are you buying it? That's not as dark as the shoot the messenger one.
Or is sleeping a trial run for
death?
The upper room.
64% of people said no.
Okay.
Does Airbnb imply the existence of earth, fire, and water B&B? 54% of people said no. Have you already started your holiday weight gain? 73% of people said yes. Before they perfected the Q-tip, have you ever wondered what kinds of horrific things went wrong with tips A through P?
Right.
71% of people said no. And have you reached the age where house arrest doesn't sound like the worst thing? 89% of people said yes. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
All right, Paul in Bentonville has texted in. Did Hunter really hire Cal, or were those outside parties that hired Cal? Paul, like everyone else, we are giving him credit for that to kiss his backside. That's what we're doing. So, as far as I can tell, he had everything to do with it. I mean, he asked the question, hey, what about you? He asked the question. That's it. He did it. And we are bringing this up to curry favor, like everybody else is. We don't know the real story. We know what they told us was the real story. Is Brady coming with him? Brady's going to be hard for North Carolina to top Brady's salary at Fox. Is he making like $30 million or something like that? It's going to be hard for North Carolina for some sort of a general manager or a coordinator to come up with $35 million for Tom Brady. I don't think that's going to work. That's something. Does this make Florida go think twice about Napier? Oh, we didn't know Belichick was in play. All right, Billy, you're out of here. We want him. If this is legitimate, this has to change some of the calculus with some of these places that stuck with their guy. I think. You kick the tire. What's the worst that could happen? If you're losing now, what's the worst that could happen to Bill Belichick? You bring him in, you sell a crap load of tickets and sponsorships. Maybe you lose again, but hey, you made a bunch of money on the front end. And I'm just talking in general. I'm not talking here. Although that would have been one of the greatest athletic. That's an athletic director that doesn't need to build buildings. When you could hire Calipari and Belichick in the same year, that would have been what a coup. Not so much, though. Not going to happen.
Is Mississippi State firing their guy?
No, you know what they did today?
Did they give him more money?
No, they fired the entire. So yesterday is National Signing Day, and you have your digital team, the content team that puts up all the little video clips and everything.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So last night, after the end of signing day, they fired the entire content team, Mississippi State football, and didn't tell them why. Just get out. They just got rid of them all after signing day. I mean, not even after signing day. At the very end of signing day. Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
I did see that because the guy who was the head of it, said that he came from Mississippi State grads, and so he truly loved that school.
Yeah,
and they gave him no explanation.
No, they just sort of get out of here. He wanted to ask a question, and they were like, "No, you can't ask a question."
Yeah, I did see that.
You know, those social media videos don't create themselves. There's people that build that stuff and work on it,
and they're kind of hard.
Yeah, and yesterday after signing day, Mississippi State was like, get out of here. Jonathan King is the guy's name. And he went on this, several posts about this. One of the things he wrote, let me know if this rings true to you. The lack of humanity that has overtaken college athletics is a concerning trend. Yeah, I think it's not just an Arkansas thing. I think it's a industry thing with the way college athletics is going. It's not just here. I think it's everywhere.
Kind of seems like he's been fired or left a lot of SEC programs.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because it says former creative director in Alabama and the Volunteers.
Yeah, to Tennessee. So Mississippi State would be his third, I guess.
Yeah. He did say Jeff Lebby was the best coach he'd worked for.
Yeah.
So that's at least nice.
Well, that's something. Yeah, he wrote, we weren't given an explanation. And when I asked if I could ask any questions, I was told, I'm sorry, no. Get out. Man. And by the way, these staffers that do social media, look, the money's okay, but they're not getting rich here, all right? This is not a cost cutting. You could keep these people around or, trim the department from 4 to 2 and it's not going to cost you a player or 5 or whatever it is. These are not. These people aren't making $1 million.
What does bother me is whenever you see a bad social post.
Yeah.
And there's always well, if some intern is getting fired, they do have social media interns, but these are salaried positions.
Yeah, these are professionals.
These are people who went to school for graphic design.
Yep.
And they actually do get paid and work really hard at their jobs, even as silly as social media, content creation sounds.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a serious job.
It's lucrative too. It is. All right. Well, at bigger companies, maybe not, college football at Mississippi State, but some of these bigger companies. I bet the people doing social media at Hershey's are doing okay, something like that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back and we'll find out what we learned coming up after these words.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Here's somebody that says we're the Jersey Shore. All right.
Yes, but with less abs.
More flabs.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. This is the Morning Rush with Ty Richardson and Tommy Kraft.
And some teams have conference games all the way down the stretch, and then others. Warren?
I think that's in the background there at the flag.
Okay, I got you. Down
We're about 30 yards from the railroad track.
Yeah.
Pack.
I got you.
Rolling.
I got you.
Yeah. So where were you headed there?
I lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
Weekdays from 9 to 11, only on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
Move over Friday. We're making Thursday the best day of the week. Every Thursday, enjoy buy one, get one free boneless wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. Ready to score double the sauce for half the price? Buy one, get one free boneless wings on Thursday. Buffalo Wild Wings has 3 locations in Northwest Arkansas, Bentonville, Springdale, and Fayetteville. Come in today. Order online at buffalowildwings.com. Boneless Thursday specials are not valid with any other offers. Additional terms and conditions apply.
Life is short, and if we spend our time suffering with pain and it takes away our joy, that's not a very good way to live.
He's right. It's hard to be happy when you're in constant pain. QC Kinetics patient Chad admits the chronic pain in his knee really robbed his quality of life.
When I was going to the traditional doctor and getting the pain pills, my smile wasn't as big as it usually is. Going to my high school reunion on crutches, it was awful.
But then Chad visited QC Kinetics. He experienced the real power behind natural regenerative treatments. Using healing properties from his own body, QC Kinetics was able to restore and repair damaged tissue, finally giving Chad lasting relief with no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime.
And I'm feeling on top of the world because of QC Kinetics.
Learn how advanced regenerative medicine can help your body heal itself at QC Kinetics. Call now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Have you heard? The Pleasure Playground just got a little bigger. Cupid's is growing. That's right. Cupid's Lingerie just opened its newest naughty location in Fayetteville at Crossover and Mission in the Walmart Shopping Center. Cupid's is a boutique specializing in all things pleasure and play, from lingerie to, well, everything you can imagine and more. Visit shopcupids.com today and treat someone special to something special. Cupid's Lingerie in Bentonville, Springdale, and now in Fayetteville. Cupid's Lingerie. Enjoy.
Looking for a new home in the heart of Northwest Arkansas? Head to the Cottage at the Park. These beautiful homes by Buffington have direct access to a 120-acre park and offer maintenance-free yards. That means free time can be spent watching the hogs, traveling, playing in the park, or just enjoying a weekend without yard work. For relaxed living at its finest, Cottage at the Park is the best move you'll make. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com/hogradio for details.
Whether you're planting a tree in your backyard or trenching at a construction site, a call to 811 helps prevent dangerous damage to underground utilities and is the first step in keeping yourself and your community safe. Hitting a line can knock out service to your home and neighborhood, resulting in fines, damages, serious injury, or worse. Safety is in your hands. Call 811 before you dig. It's easy, it's free, and it's the law. This message is brought to you by Black Hills Energy.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
The Social Birdie is the Ozarks' newest and best social hangout. 5 golf simulators, 4 pickleball courts, a PGA-inspired putting course, plus the best food and drink menu in Branson. Enjoy the all-weather turf patio with TVs, bocce ball, cornhole, and the best view of the Ozarks. And don't miss the Social Birdie's fully stocked pro shop with all the big-name brands. The Social Birdie, the best place to sit and watch a game and be social. 1250 Branson Hills Parkway, Branson, Missouri.
Hey, Ty Richardson for Brett and Shannon Brundage at Fish City Grill. Local Arkansans who grew up in the state and are Razorback fans just like you. At Fish City Grill, you'll taste the difference with fresh shucked oysters and their chalkboard specials. Fish City Grill in Rogers, available for curbside pickup and delivery. 479-636-8833. Come by and see their team at 2003 South Bellevue Road in Rogers.
Fish City Grill, your home for all things seafood.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Closing out the hour, we're going to get into the phenomenon of static electricity when we join you after 6 o'clock here on Ruscin and Zach. So be locked in for that.
I'm still suffering.
You know what? Earlier I was moving this mouse around on this. There's 2 laptops in front of me. There's my laptop and the one that does this infernal video thing that we have to do every day. And it was just like zzz, as I moved around the little trackpad mouse thing earlier. So yeah, I'm still still suffering too. Got to get one of those pads, whatever they called it. Remember
The grounding pad?
The grounding pad. Yeah, that's it. Landing pad, grounding pad, whatever it is. All right. What did you
Mm-hmm.
learn today, DQ?
I learned that dogs are banned from Antarctica.
Oh, really?
Hmm. After a disease spread in 1994, it killed off a lot of seals.
Oh, okay. All right. I learned a couple of things today here. Emetophobia is the extreme fear of throwing up. Yeah. I think I used to be afraid of that, and now it's like, if it'll help, like, move the thing along, whatever the virus or whatever it is, like, I'm in favor of it. Let's go. Let's get it going.
I used to throw up as a kid all the time.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think I remember it so vividly because I would only go do it in my parents' bathroom. So I would run upstairs and wake them up in the middle of the night.
Wow.
And my bathroom was right next to my bedroom.
And they never figured this out? They're just
No, I woke them up and
No. I mean, like, they never figured out why you were just throwing up all the time.
No.
Huh.
I don't think it was because anything wrong. I think it's, I don't know, you eat too much of something or...
Lactose?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I would hope not. I mean, you're a grilled cheese person.
Yeah.
Like, if you couldn't have lactose, we'd be a sad state of affairs over there. Tell you that much.
Every time I go get coffee and I order, I only get an iced vanilla latte. Like, that's the only thing I order.
Mhm.
And they'll say, do you want oat milk? I always say, no. I want whole milk.
With the real, from the cow.
I can't stand oat milk. I think it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Almond milk is fine.
I've never had either.
Almond milk is the better of the two. If you're drinking it standalone, almond milk is way better than oat milk. Cashew milk, though, is the worst.
Cashew milk.
Cashew milk is is among the worst things I've ever drank.
Wow. Cashew milk. That's, I don't know. Yeah, I've never had any of those oat milks or almond milk or any of that stuff. Only had the real deal. From the cow. From the dairy. Like it's supposed to be. That's all I've had. There's some interesting things happened in history today. 170 years ago today, a guy named Aaron Allen patented the folding theater chair. Gotta have those, yeah. 1854. And in 1951, we got the first push-button controlled garage in Washington, D.C.
God bless them.
Yeah. Garage doors.
Even though I don't have a garage door or a garage, but
Yeah. But one day you will. You aspire to have a
I
garage.
aspire to
one
have
day.
a garage.
Yeah.
Not a carport, a garage.
Yeah. 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 Garages are great. Especially you don't have to warm up the car.
Yeah.
Like today.
And
just go get in the car.
I can't warm up my car early in my apartment because I don't have push start. And I'm pretty convinced my car would get stolen.
Probably, yeah.